Greetings, greetings. In case you haven't heard, I am your queen, love bug number one. Welcome to my village, where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. Hello, kings. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. I decided to come in and pop up and show out. So how y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Come on in. Come on in. It's people like you that make me smile. I love when I see brothers come in because it let me know that this village still have some kings running around. And peace to you, my kings. And I'm doing fantastic. What's good in y'all neighborhood? What y'all up to? Y'all working or are y'all off? This is just one of my pop-up days when I decided to come in here and just pop up. So unpredictable. You don't never know when I'm gonna pop up. Just pull up. Okay, that's like a lot of people do. Do you like it better working from home? I do have a topic, but I'm just vibing for a minute to give people a chance to come in, and then I'll get into my topic because this topic is a topic that's very close to someone close to me right now, and I decided to bring it in here so that we can talk about it, and hopefully that person can get a little healing as they, deal with what they had to do to handle their business with their pet. I'm allergic to animals, and everybody knows that I'm scared of dogs, right? But I tried to call myself getting a dog a while back, and I'll tell y'all about that in a little bit. Don't y'all dare laugh either. You know, there's some things that I don't know why I just fear, and dogs is one of them. I love them, but especially them big ones like Rottweilers or whatever you call them. I don't like them around me. And pit bulls, I had a pit bull, but I had to give it away, and I'll tell y'all why a little later. But I don't want any more. I think those little teacup dogs are really cute, though. So, do you guys have dogs? Are you dog lovers? Talk to me. Let me know. It gets interesting. And James, where did you disappear to? Are you at work as well? Yes, I much rather work from home. Okay, okay. I think that I do kind of too, DOD. I see a lot of people complaining about not being at the office or job work or whatever have you. And I think that being at home do save you on transportation fees, lunch money, and things of that nature because you don't have to worry about those things. But I have heard that some people feel that they're getting worked harder from home than they actually were being worked at the job. So here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. Like, get a course. Work smarter, not harder. There's actually a way to work and do enough to get by. You don't have to just because somebody says speed up, speed up. You do a little bit faster and then you slow back down. And you go a little bit faster and you slow back down. You got to know how to preserve yourself. I like dogs, but I don't have house dogs. My dogs would have to be outside. Okay, now where are you from, DOD? Because some people live where it's brutally cold outside during the winter. So would your dogs be able to be outside during the winter? And would they be warm enough? Because there are times when they say, bring in the dogs. Don't even let the dogs be out right now. So then what would you do? California, but now I'm in. Oh, you in Vegas? I got a friend in Vegas, a homegirl. Actually, she's my daughter's godmother. Okay, okay. So I'm not sure. I don't think Vegas get that brutal. Like Chicago and Detroit and New York, they get really cold. So that's a whole nother thing. When the dog is out there, like, come on, somebody let me in that house. But I don't know if I would want my dog to be outside all the time because when we were considering keeping the dog, we was going to get him a kennel for outside with the little shade roof and make it comfortable out there for the dog. You would think, right? But then I would look out there and say, "Is the dog family if he's out there?" And then looking like, come in there. And then I'll think that open the door and let the dog in. Because I would feel like, okay, come on in. And they looking like, why is you got this dog in here? Oh, you had a pit bull. I don't know enough about pit bulls because a lot of people say they're extremely vicious dogs. But the ones I've been around were not extremely vicious unless there was something that jeopardized them or frightened them or made them feel that, they were in some type of jeopardy. And if you have a dog that's just acting crazy, that dog is just acting crazy because it's a crazy dog. I don't think it's because it's a pit bull or whatever the dog is. There are some dogs that are just aggressive and their manners is just aggressive. So I don't know, but I'm not gonna put money on this because I don't know enough about the pit bull. But I have been around pit bulls that were very mild manners. Now would they snap? I don't know. Doberman Pinschers have been known to cut up after a while. So is it just the pit bull or do all dogs do it or is it some dogs that act a little crazier than others? Because I really don't know. And if you're out there on the porch and you do know, then you come on in here and let me know what's what so that I'll know exactly what's going on and how to handle myself if I see one of these crazy dogs. Now, I'm going to pray for us. Father God, we come to you. We humble. We thank you for another day, Lord. And Father, bless the ones that had to put their pets down because pets become a part of our family. And if you really love your pet, you know that you don't want to just see your pet no longer there, especially when you had a pet for 10 years or more. That's just really rough. Father, strengthen everyone that's going through that and the ones around them to be supportive to them. And Father, I know that another pet cannot ever replace the pet that anyone has had to put down. But in time, bless them with a pet that will bring them just as much joy and let them create just as many beautiful memories with this new pet that they have with the one they had to put down. Thank you, Father, and thank you for forgiving us of our sins. Please forgive us of our sins, Father. And also, Father, keep looking over us and taking care of this village. Keep a shield of protection 1,000 feet or more around this village. Trinkle out on the porch, Father, and bless those out there too. Bless those within the sound of my voice, dear Lord. In the name of Jesus, amen, amen, and amen. I agree with you. Pits can be trained to be passive, but by nature they are aggressive. Okay, so now I'm learning something. See, because I'm scared of dogs. and I don't know a whole lot about dogs. But then I started trying to learn about dogs so I would get a little bit of awareness and I wouldn't be as fearful. For an example, what I do know about dogs is that if they're just barking and they're wagging their tails, they're no threat to me. If they're jumping around, then they're no threat to me. But when their tail goes out and their eyes start to, glaze, then they may be threatful to me and you too. Let's be clear. So I'm learning because I didn't know the difference before. And even if a dog was actually just jumping around and jumping up and down, I would be like, ah! So now I'm a little calmer when I see them just running towards me and they're just, jiggle, jogging, and they not seeming to be in attack mode. But I'm not waiting for a dog to get in attack mode. When I'm out here, my neighbors be walking their dogs and their dogs are running free. I tell them, get your dog, get your dog. I'm giving you fair warning, get your dog. Get your dog. I don't want to have to lay your dog down. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be nice about it. Put it like that. Yes, I'm scared of dogs. And don't laugh. Why would you laugh when I'm telling you that I'm scared of dogs? But I really am. I really am scared of dogs. And I'm not the only one. Pretty is scared of dogs too. But I do kind of think it comes from my mom having fear of animals too. Because all my life I can remember her going, oh, woo, whenever she see animals. And I do that same thing and I gotta stop it because I know that's not of God. Those are his creatures, and we should not be afraid of his creatures, right? I know you laughing. I can feel your spirit cracking up over there, DOD. And you're so wrong right now. You're so wrong. But yes, I'm scared of them. Not the small ones so much, but them little chihuahuas can be a piece of work too. Because sometimes, see, I'm learning something else. The smaller dogs can be more aggressive than the bigger dogs. See, I do my homework. I am a little bit of a nerd in certain words. I do research a lot of stuff, and if I want to know about something, I'm going to read and read and read. So yes, I do read a lot about animals and pets and things like that. All different type of animals. I can kind of know what their behaviors are, what they eat, what they can't eat, what they can't have. The way to treat them. Even though I don't too much want an animal, I still want to know about animals because I do actually love them. I have a love and a passion for horses. And I was thinking about getting in this house that had a horse shed in the back. And a friend of mine, he actually have horses. And he invited me over so that I can try to see how I can handle the horse. Before the day was over, I had changed my mind. I don't want a horse. Oh, they too much work. I didn't know horses was so much work. With many dogs, you have to show them no fear. I try. I try. Sometimes I say, go get on over there. Okay, man. The smaller dogs have to be aggressive. Their size is already a disadvantage. Yes, that's true. I guess that's true. But I'm telling you, I done been bit by a couple of chihuahuas. And I'm like, goodness, I thought the little dogs, I could say, hi, little doggy. Done tore my little ankle up. And I'm like, goodness, I got to watch out for the little ones too. And I know when my family see this, they're going to say, oh, why would she say that on YouTube? But all of you that have pets, I'm not coming to your house no more. I'm tired of y'all kids laughing at me because I'm scared of y'all pets. And we're not even going to get into the kitty cats. Oh, I think I might have an issue with them more than the doggy. But, oh, the dogs is just too much too. But, oh, what is it with me and these animals? And they will go around everybody else and come to me. And then I say, well, Lord, why do animals love me so much? Maybe I should stop being so scared of them because there can be 50 people in the room, and I promise you, They would come right up to me every time. And I'm like, no, please don't come over here. Don't. And they'll come right up to me and they'll just sit there and look and I'll be like, why? Get your doggy, please. And everybody's just laughing. You know how when Carrie mother told her when she was going to the prom, they're all gonna laugh at you. So now here's the thing, right? I want to talk about when a person actually has to put their pet down. Because for me, a pet would be a part of the family. You dislike cats with a passion. What do you dislike about cats, King? Because I want to see if it's the same thing I dislike about cats. Ooh, get them away from me. They really are finicky. The only thing I do like about most cats are they clean. You better keep that cat litter box clean if you know what's good for you. Because if you don't, they're gonna give you a surprise somewhere. They're clean by nature if you do right by them. And that's the only thing that I like about cats. Because I know a little bit about cats too. I done read up a lot about them as well. They are too creepy. Why do you say they too creepy? Especially them black ones. And why would they teach us that the black cat is the creepy cat? I had to break that fear because every time I would see a black cat, I would get so frightened. And then something says, stop doing that. Black is beautiful. You see, I have a black teddy bear on my bed. And stop being afraid of anything that's black because black is beautiful. And it's imperative that we don't create that in our mind and in our head that black is creepy and black is bad, right? Oh, I thought I was the only one that knew that. You don't hear them coming. They just creep right up on you. And they just sends my allergies to above the rim. So I don't really like to be around cats. But then the way they move and the way they shoulders and stuff move when they walk. Oh, sorry, God, help me get over these things. I am a weirdo for real. Yes, black is beautiful. And that's why I try my best to embrace the black cat and black animals and things of that nature. Because, you know, there was a time even when I would look at a big black dog and I was like, oh, like the lab. Oh, no, I don't like that dog. And you know what? I learned about the lab, and the lab is an amazing dog. That's a rescue dog. Did you know that? Oh, yeah. And then the cats tend to shed a lot too. But when I learned that the lab was a rescue dog, and they're also excellent for the what they call them when you take them when you have a disability and you use them in that way. And I was like, wow, they're really intelligent dogs, and they're not aggressive dogs. And then I started to realize that, hey, I actually like the lab. The lab is a nice dog. They're excellent dogs. Oh yes. And see, that's a thing that I would have an issue with too, because I don't like pets on the furniture. Get down. Get down off the furniture. See, I don't need no pets, do I? Get on down off the chairs and the beds. And don't let me see no pet up on the bed. That is so gross to me. Yes, I'm a weirdo. I don't want the cats and dogs all to get them their own little bed so they can come in here if you want to bring them in here. Put a bed in here, put a bed in the living room. You can come on in here, get in your bed, or get on your little stuff that you sit upon, your chase or whatever we done got you. Because you know you got to lay your pet out. You can't just be slanging them in the floor. Like back in the 70s, the dog didn't have a bed. You just go sit down. He go lay down on the floor, right? Or you throw a little blanket down there and said, that's your bed and that's your little spot. Don't you get off it unless I tell you to. But now we have come a long ways. These animals living better than some of us human beings. Got a nice, comfortable, big old fluffy chair to lay down on. Got pretty bowls and all kind of stuff, and you can even get some of them in the dollar stores. These animals is living better than some of us. Even some of that food. I looked at some of that food. I said they got vegetables and all kind of stuff up in this food. They living better than some of us. How many people haven't had meat and vegetables in a while? That's why I don't want them in the house. Oh, yes. Now I got to get dog hair off of everything. And I know when you wear black and you sit down and you got a dog, you get up, all that hair's all over you, flopping and floating from place to place. Then it depends on the kind of dog you actually have, too. Because some dogs are not as, shed type as others, as well as cats. Like a lot of people say the Siamese cat is not a cat that shed a lot. And they seem like okay cats. I've seen a couple of Siamese cats. But see, I'm a visual person. And if I get a cat, I would want one of them fluffy, pretty cats. You know how you see the white cat on the cat commercial with this long, beautiful, fluffy tail? I think it's called a Persian cat, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that cat is so adorable. And then they just walk in with their little fluffy selves. Like, look at me, I'm fluffy, I'm so cute. Now, they're cute. So if I was going to get a cat, it would be that type of cat, right? But now, what are we going to do about all of that fluffy hair that's shedding everywhere? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I guess I won't do with the cat. Yeah, I don't want them in the house. And I definitely don't want them outside because then if you leave the cat outside, they digging holes and pooing. And every time you go outside, that grass going to be smelling rank. And that's a whole nother subject. I can't take no rank grass. You know how them animals, people be letting them in the yard to do their business. No, walk your pet. Every time the wind blow, you smell it. No, no, and no. Many of you know I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, right? And there's a lot of nice parks in Brooklyn, right? But I didn't enjoy going on picnics because every time we would put the blanket down in the grass and the wind would blow, I would be like, pew, let's go. This grass is funky. And I thought that grass stunk for years. Don't y'all laugh at me, right? I thought grass stunk. I said, grass stinks. Oh, no. So when I started looking for a home, and I noticed the yards had all this grass, I was like, I don't know if I want a yard that got a bunch of grass all in the backyard, all in the front yard, because I don't want to be smelling no funky grass. Well, here's the thing. Grass don't stink when the animals is using the grass. That's what makes the grass stink. So here's the thing. Walk your pet. Pew. I can go and sit in the front or the back and I wish a neighbor pet would come over here. The first thing I'm calling is the animal catcher. I'm not getting ready to ring your bell and knock on your door. When they call you and tell you got to pay a bunch of fines, you'll keep your animal off this yard. Uh-uh. They done wiggled their way on over to your yard, left you a big surprise and went on home. I don't think so. Come tomorrow. I promise you we'll have one of them doggone cages with some food waiting for you. But yes, I feel bad when a person actually have to put their pet down. You know, I can't even wrap my mind around it, right? A while back, some years ago, the young man I was with, he tried to do one of my numbers, right? And he saw a pit bull, a puppy, and he brought it home. And he tried to trick me into believing it was for me. That's something I would do to a guy. I was trying to make him think, oh, honey, look, this is for you. I think you would love this, but it's really for me, right? So I looked at the dog, and the dog was almost the color of my hair. It was the cutest dog. And when it came in it was just a skipping and hopping and playing. And I was like, oh, this dog is adorable. Maybe I'm not scared of it. So he was like, sit down. Let me let you play with him. Maybe you'll, warm up to the dog. Almost immediately, my throat started hurting because I don't know why animals makes me have allergies. So he said, well, maybe we could get you some Benadryl. That's how I know he wanted the dog, right? So we tried to get me some medications to help me be able to cope with this dog, right? So my daughter come in and she was like, oh, that's a cute dog. And the dog is just skipping and hopping and just making his way at home, right? He wants to stay. See, that's the thing. When you go somewhere and you want to stay, you got to know how to get in, right? You got to know how to go in there and make yourself, available to these folks and make them think, oh, this is someone I want to keep, right? And that's exactly what the dog was doing. So I said, well, what do you have for the dog? And he was like, well, I didn't get nothing yet, but I could go to the store and get everything it needs. Just write a list. So I said, okay, we're going to give this dog a chance. Y'all already know the story ain't going to end good. So I goes out and I write the list and I give him the list and he comes back and we got shampoo and the flea collar and everything that I think you would need to get started with this new dog, right? So he take him outside and he wash him up real good and he, disinfect them, give him a free collar, sprinkle them down with whatever, we could think of. Now he's set and got him a nice bed and a couple of toys. He part of the family. Every day he's following me. And he was smart. I was teaching him, no, stay there. Don't go in the kitchen. Don't do this. And this was a puppy, but this puppy was learning quick. And we was becoming good friends. So my daughter started saying, well, mommy, maybe this puppy is going to make it, right? We done named it and everything. Come on. We got this puppy going, right? About 5-6 days in, don't y'all dare laugh. I can feel it coming. Don't y'all laugh at me. The dog had a seizure. Now everybody gone. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to have a fit, right? So I'm calling him at work. You got to get home. This dog in here having a seizure. So he was like, well, what happened? I said, I don't know. He just laying on the floor. Get him. Come get this dog. So he says, calm down. It's okay. I'm coming. Right now, he got to come home. By now, the dog done woke back up off the floor and he walking around and he looked normal. But I'm not normal because I just done seen you have a seizure. And I know that's not something I just signed up for. Especially my first experience with a dog. So here's the thing. He called his friend and they're talking on the phone. So his friend said, well, where did you get the dog from? Oh, I saw some people tie the dog up and leave it. I want to kill somebody. So I untied the dog and brought the dog home. I was so mad at him, I couldn't see straight. You just brought some stray dog up in here. I didn't even think to ask him, like, where did you get the dog? Because I'm thinking he done went and got a dog, not off the street, but, went to somewhere where you actually get the dog to surprise me with. But it was for him. I'm not thinking somebody dog having seizures and they done tied him up trying to get rid of him and you done untied him and drug him. Oh, I was something mad. So I said, well, that dog got to go. We done just already spent out money buying everything the dog needs. And now we done found out this dog is sick. So I said, well, okay, let's try to take the dog and, to the what they call the ASPCA or whatever. So they said, well, we can take him, but you're going to have to give us $250. This ain't my dog. I just met this dog. I ain't got to be shelling out no $250. You sound crazier than you look. So he looked at me and I looked at him. So he said, well, you think we should take him back where I found him and tie him back up over there? So I said, no, we can't now that we done got access of the dog. You know, your heart not gonna let you just leave him in the street like somebody else did if you got any kind of heart left, right? And he's just looking at us like, please, don't get rid of me. So I looked at him and I said, well, I don't know what to do with you. So we got back to the house with this dog, right? So I looked at him and I said, well, babe, we got to do something. So my daughter comes in there. Hey, nephew. And he says, um, I know what we can do. We can call it in as a lost dog and just tell them that somebody has got a stray dog running around the community and we have access to the dog, right? Brilliant, because now we don't have to pay to get rid of the dog, right? So now we done took most of the stuff that we have bought for the dog and we put it in the room. So we made the phone call and we were doing good, right? We said, okay, we have a stray dog. It's a baby pit, it's a puppy pit bull, and it's running around the community. And the children are frightened, and we got access to the dog. We have it here, and someone has to pick the dog up. So they said, well, okay, but we don't know what time they will come, but they will come either today or tomorrow between these hours here. So now we're cooking with grease. So I'm like, okay, we're going to get rid of this dog now because, I'm not going to be here. And no, well, I didn't sign up for that. And if y'all really know me, I ain't signed up for that. I ain't signed up for it. So, okay, here come the dog catchers. They come out. Hello, did y'all make the phone call? Yes, we did. Well, are y'all trying to get rid of the dog or where did you find the dog? I said, well, he was just running up and down the street. So they come in and they look at the dog and it's a cute little dog. They're like, oh, okay. Then one of them says, but wait a minute. There's a dog leash hanging on the door. Is this your dog? So I had to think quick on my feet because they was taking that dog out of here. If they had to take him on their neck, he was going out this door. I done got this close to getting rid of this dog. I'm not about to get stuck with it at the last minute because I don't have another option. I don't know what else to do now. So if you leave this dog here, now I'm stuck trying to, figure out how to get to the next level with this dog. So I said, no. I said, we had to go buy the leash so when we catch him, we could bring him back because we couldn't get him to come. So the guy looked at me, and now, mind you, he's with another guy, and they looking like, she lying. They don't, this they dog, right? So I said, I promise you, this is not my dog. I'm allergic to dogs. So he's looking around, and I'm saying, please don't let nothing else be in here that belongs to this dog. And then they'd be like, then why do you have that and that and that? Because I thought I had took the stuff in the room. So I guess when they didn't see nothing, one of the guys, he looked at me and he said, okay, we're going to take the dog. He said, we're going to take it. So they takes the dog, right? They go on out with the dog. So I'm thinking I'm good now, right? Because I finally done got this dog that I didn't want in the house on out. And I shut the door and I come back in. And then I come in the room where all the dog stuff is. And I starts crying. Don't laugh. I really like the dog. And I was just standing there crying because we had to get rid of this dog. And I'm like, oh, he was a sweet doggy. And then somebody said, well, do you want to get another one? I'm like, no, I'm okay. I think stop at that. But for those couple of days, I actually kind of bonded with the dog. And he wasn't here that long. So I can't even imagine the people who have had their dogs for all those years like that, all the memories, all the good things you did with this dog and so on and so forth. And that's your little partner. I would go in one room and he would follow me. And then he would come in my room and I would say, lay over there. And he would lay over there and he'd look. And I had a little thing going. And I was like, hey, this is a cute little doggy. And everybody's gone and he's just doing everything I tell him to do. just that fast. And then I realized that I'm not really as scared of doggies as I thought I was. And then I was like, oh. So now here's the thing. This is what was wrong. Whoever got the puppy, when they got the puppy, they did not take the puppy to the vet, and neither did we. So stay with me, people. I'm sure I'm going to teach you some lessons right now. Because you know, there's always a awareness in here if we're going to tell you about a story, right? If you get a pet, even if you bought it at the pet shop, still take that pet to a vet and let them check that pet out before you take it into your home. See, I didn't know this at the time. Okay, okay, I should have, right? I should have known. Heck, don't stone me. Now I know, and I can teach someone else that any pet that you get that pet checked out before you bring it into your home. I don't care if it's a cat, a dog, a horse, a pig. Get it checked out because you don't know what it has. The pet had worms. The dog had worms, and the worms was in the stomach. And come to find out, we could have taken the dog, which I didn't know at the time, and had him dewormed, and he probably would have stopped having the seizures because that's what was causing the attack to him. The worms were starting to affect the dog, and that's what was wrong. See how you learn. And maybe had we known that that was all was wrong when we tried to take him to the ASPCA, maybe we could have seen how much it would have cost to do that little bit of stuff and try to bring him on home and nurse him on up. But I don't ever want a pet to, like pass in my hands. And I didn't know what was going on with this animal. All I knew is that I needed help. So the point that I make is how fast you can bond with an animal and how close you can get to an animal. And if you have an animal and you have had to put that animal down, just taking it to a location and saying, I surrender my animal, and maybe watching, I wouldn't even want to watch, to be honest with you, because I would be no good. They would really just be like, please, somebody get her, because I would lose it. And I can't even wrap my brain around bringing them there. And I know I would want to be there, but I would not want to see. I would just want to know, okay, it's over now. When they take them on in there, I don't want to see it, but I would want to, know basically that they are transitioning, but I would not want to be in the room. What do you mean by I may still have them in the spirit realm? That's the only dog I ever. Well, we had a house dog when I was a kid, but that dog didn't come near me too much because he knew that I wasn't the one to be with. And he would jump up and jump all over everybody, but he come near me. She came near me. I would say, "Don't you jump on me." She wouldn't jump on me because she knew I didn't like no dog skipping and hopping and jumping all over me. And if I come to your house and your dog is skipping and hopping and jumping all over me, I won't be back. You can bet your last quarter, nickel, penny, and dime, I'm not coming back. Hey, Vals, what's good with you, Vals? Hey, Vals, do you have any pets? Have you ever had to put your pet down? And do you love dogs? And see, that's the thing. I keep saying I got to get over it. I went to the petting zoo. I said, I got to stop being so scared of animals. And then I put gloves on because I don't know why I don't like to touch animals with my hands. And that's a whole nother subject. I'm weird. I am so weird. I don't like touching stuff. No, and I have on gloves. Even when I went to see the horse, I had on gloves. And he said, why did you wear gloves? You got to smell your hand. No, he don't. Smell my arm or something. You're not smelling my hand and licking my hand. Oh, it's so gross when you're feeding an animal with your hand and they lick it. Oh, why do that make you like, oh, yeah, I'm weird. This is so gross. Even when they like lick you in the mouth and stuff. No, no, don't lick my mouth either. I never put a pet down, but my cat of 19 human years died in my house. Oh no! So what did you do when you found the cat? Oh, I would have been no good. I would have been no good, y'all. Wow, sorry to hear that. Yes, I haven't been a dog owner. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, you must love cats because you have two cats now. Ooh, I think one of the reasons why I never had pets is don't y'all dare judge me. I ain't cleaning up behind them pets. And it's not like somebody getting pets and not cleaning up behind them. If you know you're not going to clean up behind your pet, don't you get no more of them pets. And you're not getting up behind them. And that cat litter box, the cat don't think I'm crazy. The cat said goodbye to me at my job. The cat don't think I'm crazy. The cat said goodbye to me at my job. What? What? I think that you just have a thing for cats because sometimes you can have a thing for animals. Me and DOD already done decided cats is not for us. We not doing the cats. Tell a king, we not doing them cats. But I think it's oh no, never mind. I asked my job to allow me to take to breed. Don't judge me. Hey, it should be though. I really think that there's some things that comes with animals, especially animals that you have had a long time. And I know the government getting ready to stone me for this. They should be able to receive food stamps if you get them because you have to feed them. They should be able to have a burial allowance because you do have to put them away, right? They should have health insurance, which I do think some pets have health insurance. Am I correct? Because they should have health insurance. So if something is wrong, you can say, well, come on, let me get you on round here to the vet or whatever we need to get you to get you squared away because you need to see somebody and these out of the pocket bills can add up. And if you ever had to care an animal to that vet, some people was getting their money. They're not taking you in there. I don't care what's wrong with your pet. If you don't have some coins, money on the wood make everything good. And if you don't have some money, your pet getting ready to be gone. I told you, I thought you could take them down there and turn them in and they just take them. No, you got to pay. Pay. And I think it was like $250 or $300 or $400. I said, shoot, this ain't my pet. I heard up and just on that pet. My director laughed so hard he wouldn't let that go. I went to him in private and he told everybody it was outrageous. Only one white guy said that he understood. Oh, well, honey, I understand because they need to start giving some days off for a whole lot of other stuff too. Like when women have that much time and feeling a little uncomfortable, give us some days with pay to stay home a day or two. Shoot, it's not just about childbirth. But yes. So how long did it take you after, you had to, part with your cat to start to, be okay? But I'll tell you, before this happened with me with this dog, I'm not going to tell a story. I didn't understand when I used to see people crying because their pets died and stuff. But now I understand how you can bond with your pet and they're a part of the family. And if they're no longer there, it's like, our pet is gone. I put the body in the litter box put it in the garbage bag, put a sign on it, and threw it in the dumpster. Oh, Vals, Vals, she yanking me, right? King, is she yanking me? She yanking my leg, right? She not serious. Or is she? You just don't never know with Vals. You just never know with Vals. Vals, you yanking me? So yeah. Or is she not yanking me? My coworker made me get a new cat. They couldn't stand me being miserable about the cat. Oh my goodness. Vals, Vals. I'm gonna start whipping on you, Vals. I'm gonna get my switch to you. She not serious. Not after 19 years, right? You just throw that cat out like it was a can of tuna fish. Jeez. Excuse me. You serious? You have to put a sign on the garbage bag. Oh, where did you learn that at, Vels? Because I had never heard of it. Not to say it's not true, but that's what they tell you to do when your pet died. Oh, I'm about to cry today. We had to put the cat out with a bag with a sign. Everybody in the community just walking by looking at Sheba's sign on the bag. No way, we ain't put this cat in no garbage like that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. Not in this house, we not. Oh my God. Okay, I know the cat spirit had already left the body, but you're gonna make me cry. I don't want to hear about the cat no more. You done made me sad. Because here's the thing, I'm scared of animals, but I actually love animals. Well, I bet you one thing, she didn't have to pay that money you have to pay. But where did they tell you that at, Vels? Because I've never heard that if animal die, you put them in a bag and put they. Well, what do you put on the sign? That's what I want to know. What do you put on the sign? Their name or their cat or their dog? Like what is on the sign? Please help me. Hey King, have you ever heard of this? Now, please, if somebody out there on that porch even and you heard of this, please come in and help me. I'm gonna get my switch to Vels. I'm gonna give Vels one of them auntie whippings. Oh, she be yanking me, right? She get a kick out of yanking me. Vels is yanking me. I think she yanking me, guys. I really think she yanking me. Sanitation in New York City. Vels, I done lived in New York City a long time. I ain't never heard of nothing like that. She yanking me, y'all. She yanking me. We gonna report Vels. We gonna report Vels. What's that number you call? She just throw the cat out. Hell well, I ain't paying that money. Where that garbage bag? Where's his cat litter box or bag? Here, put them in there, huh? Put this sign on it so they know this is a cat. So when you throw it in the dumpster, how they know when they see the sign? Oh. Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming in, King. She not joking. Believe me, she dead serious. She not yanking me, King. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to press the like. I'm being honest. This is a subject to joke about. I know, I would hope so. Oh my God. Okay, okay, that's back better. Help me help you. Help me help you. Okay, what you put on the sign? Okay, King. Thanks for coming in. Love you. What do you put on the sign? I'm almost scared to look. See, I tell y'all there's never a dull moment, and you learn something new every single day. You learn something new every day. I would have never thought to do that. Ooh, whatever your name is. Hello, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. But to the person that just came in, hello, welcome to the village. I'm gonna call you Bam because I don't know what that says. Hello, Bam. Welcome to the village. I forgot now. It was like 10 years ago. Oh, maybe it's not that way anymore. I would hope not. Well, you do learn something new every day. I promise you. Hello, welcome to the village. Come on in. You talking about what? Talk to us. Where you from? So when you got the new pet, did it help you to feel a little bit better now? Number hacker. Oh no. Vels, do you speak that language? Because I don't speak that language. Sorry. I don't speak your language, so I don't know what you're trying to convey to me. Right, it's an international guest, but I don't speak the language. I know some of them, they do actually come and they actually, how can I say it? So they join me, but they'll leave emojis, and I'll say, well, okay, support. But then when they try to come in here and actually communicate with me, I'm not able to communicate. Maybe they can't write and read English, but they can speak it. So if you can speak it, welcome to the village. And thank you for coming in and thank you for showing support. And if you can speak English, remember to press that like. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I had two kittens. They were always getting in trouble. They can speak English or translate. Somebody had told me put translate on, and I gotta remember what to do. Hold on, let me see something because I think I forgot how to do it. Let me see. What am I doing wrong? Why is it not going? Hold on, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna get it together. I am going to get the translate together. Good afternoon. Welcome to the village. Hey, quarter pounder, what's good with you? I'm trying to figure out how to get the somebody gotta help me. Start here, go here. Hold on. Translate to English. Come over here. Paste. I think I can do this. I have no clue what I'm doing, guys. Sorry. Okay, let me try to regroup because I don't like to let nothing stress me out that I don't know how to do. What do I do to turn on translate to English? Vowels. That's a nice picture, Vowels. Hey, quarter pounder, what's good with you? What you up to? I want to be able to communicate. I really wish I spoke multiple languages because I love to communicate with people all over the world and be able to speak in a way that they understand me, especially, when they're wanting to come in and actually communicate. So this international friend is probably one of my Philippines, I think. But thank you for coming and thank you for thinking of me and thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Okay, you in there fixing dinner? What you fixing? Oh, okay. Oh, that's Russian. Okay. I'm not sure. My eyes start. Y'all know I ain't got on no glasses. Start crisscrossing, and I have a astigmatism. I really need to go do something about it. I got to call around and see where I can try to find somewhere to go because I'm scared to be putting my eyes up in the machines. That's Russian. Okay, I had some Russian friends in New York too. I tell y'all, I was mixing in England with everybody. I don't see color and where you from. If you cool with me, I'm cool with you. And I'm still that way. I don't care where you from, as long as you're nice to me. Now you start rubbing me the wrong way, I don't care what your race is. You done rubbed me the wrong way. But you in there cooking up quarter pounder. Bells, I see you been over there cooking too. You put them doggone new pots to work. Oh, you making that lemon tea. That's good. You put the lemonade and tea together. Woo. See, that's when you know you country pals. That's when the country starts to peeking out. Mm. Because it ain't nothing like some lemon tea from the country. Mm. Hamburger helper. Yeah, the kids love that and a nice salad. Not bad. No restaurants are open. It depends on where you at. They're open here in Charlotte. You just can't go sit down inside, but you can go get you some food. I have no choice. That's right. Oh, I see what you're saying. You have no choice but to get in there and cook. And look at you. You in there cooking up a storm. That's what I'm talking about. We gonna get you married off after all. Look at God. I made shrimp Alfredo. Hey, Pounds, she better hush her mouth and keep talking. Pounds, have you ever had to put a pet down? Shrimp Alfredo. Okay, okay. For lunch, I had a boiled egg. Right, I got some organic brown eggs, and I boiled those. And I took two. I wasn't greedy and ate like three or four. I only took two. And I took some green onion and I made me an egg salad. And then I put it on a multi-grain pita, and I put a little bit of lettuce and tomatoes. And that was my lunch. So for dinner, I'm gonna have four of those parts of the chicken wing, jerk chicken with a small salad, and I may eat another boiled egg for protein. And I think I'm gonna be okay. I felt comfortable with what I ate. I've been drinking my waters. And guess what, guys? This is about the fifth or sixth day that I have not had junk food. So I'm on my way. I made oxtails too. Yeah, I saw you in there cooking up some oxtails. I said, go on ahead now. Look at my niece over there getting her life. Go on ahead. That's what I'm talking about. We got to put that up. And see, you done went from not cooking to cooking real mainstream meals because everybody can't cook no oxtails. And I like good oxtails. You can't be messing them up. I still have one of those old fashioned Kool-Aid pitchers. Oh my goodness. I had it filled up with my tea and lemonade and two trays of ice. Oh, oh, what I would do for a cup right now. Oh, you know how they say, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Give me some of that lemonade tea. And let me tell y'all, if y'all haven't been to the South, you need to get to the South and check out that lemonade tea and check out the pink lemonade. And see, I can actually have that because some of this stuff comes in sugar free. And I'm starting to work my way on into those little things. But I don't drink a lot of juice and stuff. If you notice, I'm always drinking water. That's my passion. If I want juice, I drink these. This is an orange flavored water, and it tastes a little bit like orange juice, and it's 0 calories and no sugars and stuff. So I'm trying, guys. I'm really, really trying, but I always drink water. I don't drink a lot of sodas and juices and stuff like that. I do really love water because it cleanses you. I still have Bells be cooking up some meals. She got skills in the kitchen for real. Yes, I see her. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to dig deep and get up and do what you got to do. That's really good. And outside walking and eating healthy. Yes, I've been outside walking. And guess what else, guys? I've been lifting weights again. I got little lights out. You should have seen me in here lifting weights, pushing them up, pushing them out, pushing them up, pushing them out. I was like, come on, girl. Then I started trying to jog in place. Okay, okay. I didn't do it that long, maybe 2 minutes, and I had to stop. But guess what? I was gone in the wind. Oh, here comes Frank. Hey, Frank. Hey, buddy. Come on in. We got Frank in the house. Hey, Frank. Come on up in here. The family in here talking as usual. You know we get in here and we can talk about one subject and then be done discuss 50 before the stream is over. That's just what we do. So when you come in this village, you just don't never know what you're gonna get. Hey Frank, come on in. I think you're doing great on your health tips. Thank you. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and this is going out to the universe. I am the type of person that anything I do, I would hope that it will help someone else. And I have so many people that come to me and they say, Queen, what about this and what about that? And I know some things, and then there's some things I don't know. But what I do know is that when you lead by example, it have better results. Anybody can say what you should do is this over here and that over there. But when you start to lead by example and you get off of your law tail and start walking and eating right, it tends to encourage someone else to say, oh, shoot, Queen done got her fat tail up and she out there walking. Did y'all see Queen out there walking? Because you know they be talking about you, right? You know they done called somebody and said, girl, you got to log on here. Queen out there walking. We ain't seen Queen walk since she logged in here when she started on YouTube. Y'all, let's see if she can actually do it. You know they're gonna talk about you. I'm just playing. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just yanking y'all. Then they realize, well, wait a minute, she ain't doing too bad. Okay, Queen, go ahead, Queen. All right, don't let this be the one and only time we see you either. Country Pink lemonade is so good. I have not had none. Wow, yes. That's the best lemonade going, that pink lemonade. And you got to get lemonade just right for me. It can't be too sweet, and it can't be where it's not sweet enough. It got to have that excellent balance where it's right on. Ooh, that's when you know you got you some good lemonade, Kool-Aid, whatever you're making. Iced tea, it got to have the perfect balance. It can't be too weak, and it can't be too sweet. You got to have that perfect balance. Even Kool-Aid got to have that perfect balance. I don't want it. And then if you put ice in it, it got to be sweet enough where the ice didn't break it down to where it start tasting like water. Because you could drink water for that. But yes, and I've been doing a lot better. I got in here and I made my little egg salad. I was so proud of myself. And I got my little pita. And by the time I finished, I was like, look at me. I need to be putting up on the screen cooking with the queen. I had that stuff laid out. You hear me? Sliced up me a nice cucumber into four, like some spears. Got me a little bit of that sugar-free ranch dressing and was dipping the cucumber in there. You can tell me I wasn't this thing. And guess what else, guys? You know green bananas are ultra healthy, right? Well, guess what else I did? I took it and made me some fries with the green bananas. And I sprayed them down a little bit with the pan, and I threw them up into the air fryer. And I just shocked them with just a pinch of salt, not too much, because I can't have a lot of sodium due to my lipedema. You see, I'm coming back down. I don't want to be swollen. So I am on my way. And thank you all for helping me. I love half and half and tea and lemon. Yes, half and half is good. I have zucchini. Gotta make. Oh, I love zucchini and squash too. And I like to make them, but I don't like to cook them together. But I like both of them on the plate together. I searched on YouTube. Okay, okay. Queen, I have to admit, you are looking real lovely as of lately. You have a glow about yourself. I said, she must have a man interest. Laughed out loud. I do. I do. There is a man that is so amazing, right? Let me tell you about this man. He makes me smile. He's the awesome provider. Always know the right things to say, just the perfect one to say every day. And he is perfect. He's a gentleman. And, and, and he's a role model. And he listens to me. Even in the wee hours of the morning when I say, hey, I just want to talk. Because, yes, I like to talk sometime in the middle of the night in the wee hours of the morning. And he always let me know what to say when I'm on here, too. Yes, it's Jesus. Jesus is the greatest of all. That's my joy. That's my love right now. It's Jesus. So whoever come into my life, he got to love him some Jesus. If he don't love Jesus, he can't love me because that's where I'm at. And I have to be able to talk to him about Jesus and the goodness of Jesus and being grateful that he has joined us together. And I have to be able to say, come on, let's pray. And what is it that we want to do in life? Let's pray on it. Let's come together and make things happen together. And that's the beginning. Yes, Jesus. Yes, that's the that's my love right now. Jesus. Glory. Hallelujah. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm so honored to be in this place I'm in right now in my life. Because some of you know I never went without a man for years. Before I could put one out, I always had one lined up, right? That's just what I would do. I wouldn't put one out unless I had one lined up. One was going to the left and one was coming in from the right. But I learned that's not what you're supposed to do. You got to take time for yourself and heal and go through whatever you need to go through so you know what it is that you want. And when you get it, you're ready for it, right? So we have to prepare ourselves too, right? So that when it come our way, we can be okay. And in the meantime, Jesus is the one that's filling the gap for me. I'm not running out in those streets. It's a Rona out there. It ain't coming in here. I went downtown and drove around to the bank, and I seen so many women that was dressed and looking marvelous. I almost had two reds. Yes, yes. And see, honey, it's gonna get warmer and warmer, and folks is coming out of them clothes. But see, I've done learned to cover my tail up. Now I get a little comfortable, but when I go out in them streets, I learn to, you know, tone it down a little bit. I'm getting too old to be out there wearing poom poom shorts and all that kind of stuff. I can still wear some things, but I done learned. Now, come on, Queen. Now, really, you out there, Queen? You done passed your house in that, and you know the youth will look at you like, "Oh my goodness! Like, how old is this lady?" Sell your light to the ground, honey. She don't care. Y'all know what I'm talking about, honey. Some of these big mamas get out there and they don't give a rat's but tootie. You can look at them like, where's she going? Honey, and the guys say, woo, woo, woo. She be getting her life. I don't care if nobody looking at me. I got cellulite, dents, dimples, whatever else you want to call it, but I am walking and I know I'm talking, honey. I wish you would mess with me. Get that, guys, because guess I'm out here holding my own in the world. And all the women be looking at you like, ew. She ain't got no friends. They didn't tell her to get back in that house. You better. You know how your dad talks to you when you're young, right? And you got on something that you know you shouldn't be wearing, and he look at you and be like, get back in that house. You know you better get, get back in that house so I get a switch off one of these trees and tear them legs up. You'll really have some cellulite for them to see, and it'll have something dripping from it if you don't get in there. Put some clothes on your hind part. Frank said, looking like a hot mess. Yes, yes, just a mess. Just a mess. It should be against the law. You walk out the door, they should pull you over and fine you. Where you going? And don't care. What somebody would say something. And then you got the guys that's just souping them up. Hey, sweetie pie, hi, baby. Woo, look at all that woman over there. Woo, yeah, she just got stuff hanging out of everywhere. Rolls just rolling everything, honey, and she is gone in the wind. Wind just blowing all through her hair. Got a weed popping. Yeah, I don't care who look at my cellulite and dent. So what? You can look at every cellulite I got. You can look at every dent I got. But I'm cool. It's hot in these streets. Hey, Queen of Six, welcome. Welcome, sweetheart. Come on in, my queen. Hey, sweetie pie, come on in, sis. Let me tell you something. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not no small girl. I'm not going to stand up and shut this camera down right now. Because I'm talking about the women and they poom poom shorts. And that's exactly what I got on, right? But I'm in the house in my poom poom shorts. If you in the house, you can wear your poom poom shorts, big girls. But don't you walk your tail out in that street in them shorts. You know better. Put on a skirt or something. You know better than to be out there just letting all them hams and hocks out of your door for a dress. Come on now. Get it together. We know some things, right? And then some women have stomach, and they'll come out here with a crop top, all the stomach. Just, We ain't doing that. They gonna stone me. They gonna stone me. But I'm telling y'all the truth. Hey, you heard it right here from the Queen Love Bug #1. Get yourself together. Don't you be out there looking crazy this summer. I know it's hot, and Lord knows I get just as hot as anybody else, if not hotter. But that's why they made sundresses, honey. Get you a couple of them nice little cool sundresses that you can get in and relax yourself. I don't even really like showing my arms, but honey, I've got a little stuff that I'm still working on. But it's hot to be out here sleeves down to the ground and all that too. But at least I'll be trying. I did cover up the glove handles and the belly button that looked like somebody done pulled it out. Come on. Just strutting. I wish somebody would. I'm going to Walmart and I'm going in there while it's packed. Everybody in Walmart just stopped shopping. You would think a doggone bomb went off. Everybody just start looking and looking at each other. They don't say nothing. They know better than to say something because they'll beat you behind, right? So you just look. Mm. Then you look at somebody and they look at you and y'all be wanting to go. But you just mind your business, right? They just be a walk. I just bought a sundress. Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to know what's not right for you. Wait, hold on, I missed something. Let me go back up. It just looked like it was something interesting. Oh, we and had on high heels. I had to stop and give God some praise. I'm going back downtown and sit in the square. My blood. The guys are looking at her like she sleeps around with random men, probably. And some of them random men might be the ones that say, hey, baby, they want to sleep. uh, I, I, I buy some sundresses too. Yeah, you got to get yourself together. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Like, we laughing and joking, but it's nothing more beautiful than a big woman to me. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a thicker, thicker than a snicker. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Okay, I'm a big girl. So what? Hey, somebody love me. And there's some things that can make a fluffy girl look cute. And then there's some things that I no. And it's not like having friends that be trying to push you into that stuff that you know just is not for you. And you have to know as a fluffy girl when something is not for you. And be able to say, no, that's not for me. No, no, and no. I'm not going out here in no sheer dress. No, that's not for me. I don't care what day of the week it is. I'm not wearing no sheer dress out in that street with no panties and bras. I don't care if it was in the proper order and stuff is swinging and dangling from everywhere. Now you done started sweating, the dress sticking. That's just gonna be a funky mess. I promise you. So you got to even know down to the material, cotton. Don't you get none of that stuff that start to sweat and sticking. You're gonna be smelling like somebody's horse before the day over. BBWs are the best. But I don't know what nobody else is, but I know I'm one of the best. I'm just playing. But you know what I'm talking about. Once you figure out what worked for you, then you can go on out. Because I do think it's not more beautiful than when you see a big girl and she's out with her skinny friends, and all her skinny friends is on fleek, and she is on fleek too. And she's blending in just as nicely with her friends because although they small and they doing their thing, she's a big girl and she's holding her own. Now I don't think there's nothing more attractive than that. I love to see big women who hold their own when they standing out with their friends and they taking pictures. You'd be like, okay, I hear you. I see you. You doing your thing. It is sad when big girls wear clothes they don't know they can't fit them. Oh, oh, let me tell you what happens, Frank. Sometimes they done gain some more weight and trying to hold on to the clothes they had and hope they'll come back down into them. Amen, big girls. It ain't that the clothes they done bought them too small. They trying to hold on to the ones they got. Sometimes you be done got too fat for what you own. How many people can stand in some truth and say, hey, I done went in that closet and over the winter I was in here eating and snacking and went to put on them little outfits and them things was saying you done outfitted things. You ain't getting in this. You better get on around there to that Planet Fitness. A BBW with sex appeal and confidence is a major plus. Yeah, and clean. Let's don't forget clean. You got to get in that water too, big girls. Get on in the shower. Don't start trying to bypass the shower. You definitely got to stop at the shower. And don't just stand up under the water. Get the soaping and dumping and swishing and splashing because it'll tell on you if you don't. I promise you it will. You got to make sure you got it together. Because see, if you're fluffy and you're smelling good and you're looking good, now you got yourself a way of making it look. You know, you get out there and you start pushing and moving past people and all they smell is your beautiful scent coming off of you and they be like, oh, that big girl smell kind of good. Now they looking like, okay, I see you. But you can't get out there ranking and thanking and it's hot out here. People looking like, oh, love big girls. Hey, we ain't just gonna crash on the big girls. You got some of these big men that they need to. Amen. Will tell you. Yes, yes, because it's a thing. I keep telling y'all, big girls has a way of being some of the most beautiful women. But you got to have your crap together. You can't be big and just sloppy and nasty. And that goes for a man or a woman. If you're a big man, you got to head to that shower too. You got to do the same thing. Keep yourself together. All of my exes was BBWs, and I still love them all. They all brought something different to the table, but the common denominator was they loved to smile. I keep on telling y'all, a smile is priceless. A smile is priceless. I don't even want a man that don't have a nice smile because I do feed off of energy and chemistry. And you know, you will probably rarely see me and I'm not smiling. And when I stop smiling, everybody started looking like, uh-oh, Queen get ready to get him. Because they know I'm always smiling. And when I look at a man and he's grumpy, I know he's not for me. He's not for me. Because I'm not waking up to no grumpy person, and I'm definitely not going to sleep beside no grumpy person. No, you and me not gonna make it. We not gonna make it. I love a man that has a free spirit and he's full of life and he's happy go lucky and he like to laugh and make me laugh like yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. We gotta have fun. You gotta be fun and you can't be that type of man that's always too serious. Because, you know, I can be serious. There's a time and place for that too. But I also like to have fun and just laugh. And you know when you have pillow talk. Yeah, we still have pillow talk, don't we? I know I'm that kind of woman at night after everything stopped moving before I go to sleep. I like to lay down and say, well, babe, you know, how was your day? You know, whatever, whatever, whatever. And talk your head off before we go to sleep, right? So now if I'm talking to you and you man, then yeah, mm, oh, mm-hmm, yes, ma'am. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You got to say, yes, honey, yes, yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, girl. What happened? Tell me. Whichever way it goes. Because, you know, I'm like different men. It's not no one particular type. You lose your smile when someone comes in and feels saying, return the love. Not anymore, Velsa, because I learned to just redirect them. But I used to, after I keep saying no networking, and then they keep doing it, it did used to get on my nerves. But see, I do talk to the Lord, and He do show me things. So it lets me know how to handle myself better. So if you notice, I learned how to handle myself better with that also, because I don't want to be mean and push people away. That's not ever my intention. Let's go, right? It's when they kept doing it, but now I learned how to handle that. So if you notice, we haven't had that issue lately. From pounds. Sometimes, so Sweetie Pie over there cracking up, she said, laughed out loud. Sometimes you have to learn how to smile through the pain. I think that's how I was blessed to have a few of my female friends. They say they can always count on pounds to give you a smile. Amen. Amen. And you need that sometimes. If I'm going through something, I want to come to that friend that's going to help lift me back up. I don't want to come to that friend that's going to make me feel worse than I did when I called you. I love to have fun. I hate a serious female all the time. Right? You just go, Frank, what you want now? Frank, you done called me about 5 times today, Frank. What you want, Frank? Frank! Facts. And there's more to fun than always having sex. Like, sex is good. Okay, we can all agree to that. We've grown. Like, sex is good. Not all with everybody, but if we get it right, it's right. So let's go there. But you know what? For me, that's not the all to all for me. Now we done did that and we've done. Now what you got to offer? Holla back. Yes, that's true. And I want to say this to y'all because I know that I'm on a PC and I don't know what the situation may be with this PC, but it's slower than molasses. And sometimes as y'all answers are coming up, I'm talking about something else. It done took so long for this PC to register. So I'm trying to keep up and try to remember, okay, you asked that, that's what that goes to. You asked this, that's what that goes to. So stay with me, people. So I saw you in there cooking too. I said, look at Frank. Frank was there flipping them patties. You seen them chicken patties, y'all? He had that doggone pancake flipper, and he had a good one too. He didn't have one of them 99-cent ones. He had one of them good strong ones that'll flip a horse. Well, he took them patties and flipped them over and patted them down. Like, yeah, we getting ready to cook with some grease now. Went round over there, heated that rice, shove, open up that corn. And you know when you get you some chicken and rice and corn, you up in there. Poor Frank was in there wheeling and dealing. You could tell Frank he wasn't in that kitchen. Boy, I said, look at him in there flipping them chicken patties. Flip, flip, pat, pat. And you know what? Don't we do that when we flip our burgers and stuff? Then we pat them to make sure, yeah, they back down in the grease, right? Or whatever we done sprayed the pan with. Tessie E. Hey, sweetie. Welcome, sis. Welcome to the village. Hey, why she didn't come on? What's going on with this computer today? See, this thing is cutting off. Hold on, it'll come back. She'll say something else. I'd love to cook. Hold on, because I done missed some of what y'all was saying, messing with this thing. Sweetie Pie, I love to cook. Frank, I can do a little something. Sweetie Pie over there cracking up pounds. Love, love. Hot Tessie. Love, love. Hello at A. Okay. Now, you got to be able to do something. You cannot come into a relationship not knowing how to do nothing but just that. I don't know what's going on with this computer today, but it's about to make me push it into a wall. Okay, here we go. All things Tessie E. Okay, welcome, Tessie. I put you up so everybody can see this is another member of the family. Okay, so now he's cooking, right? And I'm watching Frank, and I'm saying, I keep telling y'all, see, I watches y'all videos. When I watch y'all videos, I watch the whole video. The whole video. He in there just spraying and wiping, and he cleaning as he go. And I'm talking to him, right? And I said, that's right. Clean as you cook, Frank. That's how you do it. You clean as you cook. So the kitchen is a mess by the time you finish. But he was in there just a spraying and a wiping and a cooking. And I said, go on now, Frank. Get it, Frank. Frank had it going on. Then he finished. He brought that plate over there. He said, look at my food. I'm good to go now. I got my rice, my corn. Y'all notice how I say corn. You can't say corn. You got to say corn. And he had them patties. One of them patties golden. Mm, them things were just right, weren't they? I was like, go ahead, Frank. I ain't mad at you. I stepped back. I was about to bring them patties out and show y'all what mine would have been looking like. I throw stuff in the air fryer. I'm loving this here. Thank you. I'm humble. Hey, dear Tessie. Hello, all things Tessie E. Laugh out loud. Hit the like button, everybody. Laugh out loud. I went to the dollar store and they had no place. Oh, I'm salty because I was really looking for some. Okay, it's not a bad day, pal. Go back another day. Maybe you went after they had sold them out. They'll get you. Yes, they be having some nice stuff now. Let me tell y'all, and this is no sponsor once again, but if you don't have an air fryer and you are trying to get healthy, you definitely need to go out there and get you an air fryer. But before I say that, let me say this too, because yesterday was family day for me. And a lot of y'all, I see your notifications and I didn't answer you back. And I will answer you back either late night tonight or wee hours of the morning because that's when I do a lot of my communications. So don't think I forgot you all. I seen you all, and some of you was worried about me because you didn't see me, later on and so on and so forth. I'm doing just fine, but I am a family woman. And sometimes I do like to take out time with my family and do things with my family. So when you don't see me and I'm not working or something, excuse me, I'm actually spending time with my family or something like that, my immediate family and things of that nature because I am a family woman. So that's another thing. Whoever I be with, he has to be a family man. He has to be the type of man that like to sit down with the family and do things with the children and, just bond as a family because I'm that type of young lady. I like a man that takes out a moment to say, okay, what y'all want to do today or this week or so on and so forth. So to all of you, I will get back to you. It's not that I overlooked you or whatever the case may be. So let's get back down to the meat and potato things. I kick the light button. Says, thank you. Where you from, Tessie E? Yeah, I be watching y'all. I seen Queen of Six. She made some spinach eggs. I was like, ooh, ooh. All she need to do is just drop a little cheese on them and I'd have been gone. Them things look good. You hear me? And when you make spinach eggs, you don't need nothing else unless you just want something else. Because I could eat that just by itself. Yes, air fryers are certainly a great investment. Family, yeah, family is everything. You will be surprised of the oil and certain foods. Yes, you see it at the bottom, right? So I don't cook too much like frying and grease no more. It's going up in that air fryer. You always showing love, sis. I am the Queen Love Bug number one. Welcome to my village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. But we all should show love. And that's going to be the ones you see that surround me is people that got love in their heart. I can always tell the people that has genuine love in their heart because those are the ones that surround me and we kind of like ping pong off of one another. You can always tell when people are genuine and they just got love in their heart because it's going to be consistent. That's how you can tell when somebody is genuine because there's consistency. They're consistently loving. They're not loving today and burning the house down tomorrow. They are always trying to encourage and, just build people as well as themselves, because we even sometimes need to be encouraged, the person that's encouraging everybody else. I like this one lady at the dollar store. Oh, but between you and me, I really wasn't looking for the plate. I just want to say hi to her. I will try again tomorrow. Right? Do y'all got the plates in here? And let me tell you something. That's another thing, guys. When you go to the stores, there's a thing called communications, right? And you have to get good at communications. That's how you get the sales, and that's how you get all the good stuff, right? Okay. You get cool with the cashiers and you find out who's the manager, right? Now you know the manager. You come in one day when it's not busy and you scratch up a couple of conversations, a couple of days for a few weeks. And then you say, you know something, I shop here a lot. Can I get your number, girl? Or can I call you here? Or can you call me when y'all get in certain things that you can tell them what it is? 'Cause, I'd like to come get that before everything goes. Or what days do y'all get y'all shipments for such and such and such? And about what time? And not just at the dollar store, honey. I'll be all out at the big major stores doing this. I done went all back there where they cut meat. I done got cool with them back there. Oh, y'all cut meat back here. Oh, hi. How you doing? Oh, okay. Can you cut me up some so and so and so? And they'd be like, well, okay, well, we don't have no more, but you want me to cut you up, so I'll wait. See, you gotta network all over the world. You gotta know how to turn it on, and it will get you the things you need. I promise you it will. Thank you, Queen. The Queen. Pals, I asked this lady at the dollar store. Oh, okay, we did that. God glory, happy kitchen. Hello, greetings, welcome. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Come on in. This is another one of our village people. And if y'all don't have one another and you're in the house, we're family here. Feel free. And I meant to tell y'all, I don't know if some of y'all, this is your first time coming in. When you come in, we're Sweetie Pie. Come in with a pen and pencil so that you can write down the names, and you can actually, go to each other and subscribe. You got to network. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Sweetie Pie's here too. And yes, in everything that you do, you have to know how to network and conduct business and be able to shake hands and be friends and just, get what you need. Even with the mail lady or the mailman, get cool with them too, because there's times when I'm looking for something and I'm like, hey, hold on, excuse me, did you see such and such? Well, no, but when I get back, I'll check it out. Well, here, this is my number. If you see it, call me. Next thing you know, ring. Oh, I see it. I'll bring it tomorrow. I didn't see it, but I'll call you if I see it in the morning, okay? And if I see it, if you want to meet me and get it, I'll give it to you. And if not, I'll bring it and I'll ring the bell. Hey, you got to know how to handle yourself and talk to people. I always tell my girls when they can't get something done, I be like, well, how long you been living there? You don't know nobody you can talk to? And I'll get over there and I get to mixing and mingling and talking to people. And next thing you know, stuff starts shaking and moving. You got to know how to shake and move in this life. Even when I see my neighbors, I don't go in nobody's house, but I'm always a waving. I'm just like Pounds. Hello, how y'all doing? I see the kids. How y'all doing? Anybody pass by here? They call me the welcome committee because I'm talking to everybody. Hello, cars go by, they throw their hand up. I throw my hand up. Hi, how y'all doing today? And sometimes I'm not looking and I hear a horn beep, beep, beep. I turn around. Oh, hi. You don't never know when you might need somebody. I don't care what store I go in. I go in the hardware store. They got the men in there that's cutting wood and doing stuff. I'm over there. Oh, what's your name? Oh, okay. My name is such and such. I'll see you again. Don't you forget my name now. Next time I come in there, they be like, hi, so and so and so. I'm like, hey, such and such. Oh, you remember my name? I sure did. And even in here, right? I've been meeting a whole lot of people lately, especially from the Philippines, right? And I try my best to remember them. I really do. If I talked to you before or saw you before, I try my best to say, okay, I saw this person this day. I saw this person this day. Because that's the way you're going to make it. You're not going to make it just, oh, I don't remember them. Who that? Why are they back over here? So I try to remember something about them when I watch the videos. Yeah, I actually watch our videos. And sometimes I'm up for 3 and 4 hours just going from one to the next, to the next, to the next. So that's how I learn you. I learn your family. Some of y'all got beautiful children. I look at some of y'all doing makeup. I see Queen of Six in there doing her lips and, different little stuff. And Boss Up, she being there cooking, and I just like to look at the little things and go from person to person. Then you got Jen and her pink Hello Kitty car. And, it's got to be something about you that stand out. Then Lino's over there singing, and so is Alan. And, just all of you guys. I trust me when I tell you, I see the things you do. I see the things you do. Then you got Kicking It with Lynn, and she's over there eating all kind of good food. Her and cooking in the kitchen. Then I was like, whoa, these people be cooking. Riri, it's a bunch of them. And I said, y'all cook healthy stuff so I can do some of this stuff too. Because I'll be wanting to eat too. So you get on around their pals and you ask them, when you gonna have them plates coming in? Well, when you get them in, give me a call and you might get a phone number. You never know. That's a good one, Queen. I'm going to try that. Oh, I'm going to ask for something I know they don't have. Then I'm going to slide her my number, then go home and wait patiently. There you go. Ching, ching. See, it's good to have sisters. Sisters will teach you some stuff. You got to have some food sisters. We will teach you some stuff. Let me tell y'all, like, everybody know that Alex Doe is my Brody. That's my brother. Alex Doe is intelligent. We can all agree, right? He's highly intelligent young man. But there's some things that Alex Doe can learn from me too. And that's things about women. And I teach him stuff because we're wired different. And even though he's intelligent, when it comes to women, there's a lot he just don't know. And when it comes to men, there's a lot I just don't know. And he can teach me some stuff and teach me like you just be wilding for no reason sometimes. U.S. country folks is always saying hello to someone, laugh out loud. Yes, but you know what? That's me anywhere I go. I love people. And I've always been there since I was a kid in school. I knew the whole school. When I walked into the school, it was, what's up, this one, what's up, that one, how so-and-so. I'll go to this table, I'll go over there and sit a while. And even on the block, I'll be going home and I'll pass another school. And they'll say, oh, what's up, girl? And I stop on over there, and I was headed home. Now I'm over on that stoop for a little while. It's going to take me 2 to 3 hours to get to my house. By the time I finish stopping on this stoop and stopping on that stoop, then somebody, hey, walk me to the store. Okay, now I done went back the other direction. We at the store. Now I'm picking up crap I didn't come at. Now I'm headed back to the house. Now I done spotted somebody else. Oh, what's up, girl? Now I done stopped over there. Yeah, where you coming from? So, y'all know how that goes. And if you live in New York, you will never get home if you keep stopping with everybody you know. After a while, you just got to say, okay, I see y'all. I'll see you later. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. You can't get in from work because every other step you make, somebody stop you. Wait. Hold on. I want to tell you something. Oh, did you see this or that? Oh, I'm going to stop by your house on the weekend. Okay. Oh, you will never get off your block if you live on one of them long blocks. You come to the job in the morning, everybody got to stop at your desk, right? Oh, how you doing today? Because they know you're gonna talk. Every other desk is like, hi, good morning. And you on 10. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? You the welcome wagon. They done put you at the front because they know you're gonna greet everything that come past you. You was having a bad day. Now we done woke you up as you coming in with the loud girl at the front that's good morning, everybody. How are you? Come on in. Okay, I see you at your lunch break. My next video will be funny. I did this big salad challenge. It was rough. Oh, yeah, I've been watching some of the challenges too. They be pretty cool too. They be pretty cool. The challenges are always like that. They always say it. Yeah, trials. Yeah, I got Italian friends too. I don't discriminate. I got Italian friends. I love Italians. They pretty cool with me. I don't discriminate. We be from place to place. And that's how the world is designed to be, really. It don't matter where people is from. Not for me anyway. If you're a good person and you know how to rock out and vibe, all right with me. Get what you gotta get and keep it moving. I done been on out on vacations and people just giving me stuff. Here you go. You want something else? Yeah. Thank you. Ooh, Lord, what all you put in the salad, Frank? I bet that was a good salad. I like a good salad. At one point I didn't really want to eat salads, right? But I'm learning. Pretty made a nice salad over there the other day too. I'm learning that you can actually have some good salad. You don't even have to have meat in them if you get enough good vegetables going on, and hook that salad up right. Because I have made some salads lately, but trust me when I tell you, them salads was on time. You hear me? Yes, I love people. I love people. I was on the phone with one of my Jamaican homeboys last night, right? And he just had me laughing. And I was laughing and laughing and laughing, right? And I told him, I said, when this is over, we got to link up and hang out. So he was like, yeah, we haven't hung out in a good while. And I was like, okay, we're going to get together and we're going to hang out. So you know what he told me? He said, I'm going to cook some healthy food for you. See? Because everybody know I like to eat. All my friends feed me. You ask Sweetie Pie. Wherever we go, some food gonna flow. So he said he's gonna make me some healthy food. So I vibe out with everybody. Spanish, it don't matter. Asian, it don't matter. As long as know, I mix a lot of stuff. Okay. How many items was in the salad? I'm going to check out the video. Me too. Love some Sweetie Pie. One thing was some candy and hot dogs. Oh, what kind of candy? Gummy bears or something? What kind of candy? You got to tell us what kind of candy. It better not be no candy corn or nothing. Mm, I don't know if I want no parts of that. And then it depends on what kind of hot dog too, because you can't be eating just everybody hot dog. Ooh, they got to be good hot dogs. I like good hot dogs. I don't like them hot dogs. You be like, what is this a hot dog? Things look like dog food. Sexy E, can you cook? Yeah, we always got to make sure folks can cook. So when it's time for us to get together, we know who to call upon, right? We know Queen of Six be over there shaking some pots. Chin Val's been warming up. We got to let her get a little more seasoned, though. Now we want to know what kind of candy, right? Like what kind of candy would taste good in a salad? And if y'all had the Twizzlers, hey, them Twizzler bites? I know all the candy. Maybe that might work. If you had to put a candy in your salad, guys, let's be creative. What would you put? What would you put in your salad? You can a little bit. You can't. You gotta be able to cook. You can. You talk about a little bit. What can you make a little bit of? If you had to put a candy in your salad, and it gotta be a healthy candy, what candy would you put in your salad to give it a little kick? Can we say Like, let me see, raspberry fruit snacks or any kind of fruit snack. Can we use fruit snacks? Do y'all think fruit snacks would taste good in salad? Instead of the raisins, we throw the fruit snacks in there. I would cut up some avocado and some ham. We said candy, sweetie. She done went all the way down the street. She making her some good salad. She done threw some ham and avocado and blueberries. No, we said candy. Y'all gotta pay attention. Strawberry Twizzlers is what he went. I don't know. Them Twizzlers are sounding pretty all right by me. Um, Tessie, I would make a good lasagna though. Ooh, hush your mouth. I love lasagna. Anything cheesy is right up my alley. And when you make it, you gotta make it. You can't be faking it. You gotta put all the good stuff in it. Where Queen of Six at? What kind of candy you gonna use, Queen of Six? What kind of candy quarter pounder? I like grapes too and pineapple. Hey guys, look at this, right? Isn't this the cutest little cabbage patch? How many of y'all remember the Cabbage Patch Kids? Hey, hi. Hey, hello. So my name is Princess. But I am the princess number one. Welcome to my village. I hang out with the queen and I keep her company. Yes, I love teddy bears and dolls. I'm such a big kid. You will find teddy bears and dolls surrounding me. I have a whole doll collection going that way. I'm a big kid. I love little fluffy stuff. Like some women love flowers. I love teddy bears and doll babies and stuff like that more than flowers. So don't get me wrong, I like pink roses, but really love teddy bears and baby dolls and stuff like that. Gummy bears, yeah, gummy bears look like they might will go okay. I think we might have to try some of this stuff, guys. But lasagna and ricotta cheese is banging. But you know what? Instead of the ricotta cheese, I like the cream cheese or sour cream. I'm not big on the ricotta cheese, but I can eat it. But I like the sour cream or um, cream cheese better. I had to put 10 things in the salad. Ooh, that sounds good. Now he got everybody in here checking out. We might have to whip up us a salad challenge. With fruits. Ooh, don't start talking about fruits because I love fruit. And if Malachi somewhere, he better not be talking about. That's all they talk about is food. We talk about healthy food today. But yes, and I love when I go into some of the channels and I see authentic chef and some of them, and they be making healthy stuff. And I just be looking and I'll be like, okay, I can make that and I can make that and so on and so on. And I love when they take something as simple as, say, some noodles, and then they start adding all kind of good vegetables and they don't put no meat. It just be good, healthy vegetables, but you can tell it's tasty because you got enough for this and you got enough for that. And it's colorful and it's so pretty. And that's what I've been doing lately is trying to find stuff that actually is tasty as well as healthy. Cream, it tasted good. Oh, I bet it did. Now you're just rubbing it in. Queen of Six, if you had to make a salad, right, and you had to put a candy in the salad, what candy would you put in the salad to make the salad good? Something that you and your family would really enjoy in your salad. You gotta pick a candy. You ate that whole thing with 10 things in it. Well, how big was the bowl? You bet. If you're making salad and you're eating the whole bowl in one night, that defeats the purpose. You got to get you some salad bowls. portion size. Frank, we're going to get you together, Frank. It's really lovely hanging with everyone here, but I have to go. It's late here. Okay, we'll see you the next time and come on by again. And thank you for coming in. And the next time, bring some of that lasagna with you, Tessie. I like her. She has a cool little personality. I love people that just jump right in. You know, because when I go into a room, I just jump right in. I don't care if I don't know the people or not. I just jump right in and start talking to folks. I don't care. And I love people like that. Thank you for coming in and jumping right on in. And you have a blessed night. Mwah. Chocolate covered raisins. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think they got those in sugar free too, so I might be able to try it because I'm trying to get away from some of the sugars, but I think they got that in sugar free. I'm going to try that. I can't eat the whole thing. He said he made a big bowl and he said, I can't eat the whole thing on camera. Right. Because let me tell you, that judgmental committee be looking. Somebody asked me, I got to go back because I just grazed past it when I was looking at my notification. And I was holding a teddy bear, and one was laying behind me on the bed upside down. What happened to that teddy bear? I said, dang, these people nosy. They don't miss nothing. They don't miss nothing. I mean, nothing. You could have an ant on your forehead and they're going to see it. I promise you. They don't miss nothing. They nosy. They come in your live stream not to talk to you or your video, not to talk to you, but to be nosy. Let me see what's wrong in there. Of all the kind words I said and all the uplifting words I said, never commented on none of that. Hey, what's wrong with that teddy bear behind you? Is that your mama? Because you're looking real hard. Bye. From Sweetie Pie. Bye, Tessie. God, glory, happy kitchen. God, glory, happy kitchen. You done putting their head out. What kind of candy would you have? Jump right in. I want to try some gummy bears with some strawberries and pears. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Actually, let me see what I would want if I was to put gummy bears. Okay, I would get the shredded lettuce that you use for tacos. I would cut up some cucumbers. I would slice up and de-seed the tomatoes. I would throw the gummy bears in. I would cut up a little bit of apple, maybe a little bit of strawberry, and probably some grapes after I de-seed them, right? Green and purple. And I think that would be good. And then if I was to put a dressing, I probably would shock it with that raspberry dressing. When my stomach started hurting, I was like, the challenge is over. So let me ask you guys because I haven't actually seen what the salad challenge is. What is the salad challenge? Is it how well you make the salad, how much salad you can eat, both, or what? What exactly is the salad challenge about? Yeah, well, shoot, I don't eat too much on online. But let me tell you something, honey. One day I was a little lunchy and I was sitting over here tearing up me some pretzels because we have bonded as a family, right? So the one thing that we should be able to do as a family is, enjoy ourselves and be ourselves. And when I come on here, I am myself. And that's all I know to be. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't want to drink me some water. If I want some water, I'm gonna drink me some water. And if I want to sit here and have me a glass of wine, hey, I might decide to do that too. You never know which way the wind gonna blow. Oh, oh, I'll just embarrass myself on here telling people how much I can eat. If I come on here showing folks how much I can eat, I ain't gonna never get no husband. He gonna be like, I ain't feeding her. I think I might can take a couple of y'all guys out. Now, come on. Let's be clear. You cook up something that you like, and you can enjoy it. How many times have you said, I'm going to get a little bit of this, and took yourself right back in there and got some more? That video will come out sometime. Oh, we'll be waiting for it. You can bet your last dime on that. Please hit the button. Thank you very much, pals. You had to do it in 10 minutes. Oh, no. See, I can't eat like that. I'm not that just throw the food down your throat type of eater. You know, I'm a big girl for this reason. Let me tell y'all why I'm a big girl. I'm the kind of person that don't eat a whole lot at one time. I don't like to, no. But I'm not picker all day long. Okay, let me go get this. Let me snack on that. I'm more of a snacker. I'm not that kind of person that want to sit here and just the bionic eater. Stop guzzling, got a point right from up here. No, I'm not embarrassing myself like that. Come on here and just embarrass yourself. Yes, we're snackers. You know, give me a little bit of this, give me a little bit of that. Let me go give me a little bowl of this, a little bowl of that. It's just I'm doing it more often than I should be doing it. Once in a while, I really sit down and just pig out. Even when I fix my plate, I don't really overcrowd my plate. It's the snacking I left out. 2 minutes left on the clock. You could have made them 2 minutes. You so you couldn't do no more. You couldn't. You didn't finish the challenge, honey. I know I can't eat no whole bowl of salad because I have never done it. And I love a good salad, but after about two bowls, it's like it's no more good. It's like, oh, when once your stomach starts getting too full, after that everything feel like you want to come back up. That ain't it. But I would have covered that bowl up and I would have got back to it today. And by the time I finished, I bet that challenge had been over. That's me. I'm used, especially at night. Yes, you haven't craved a snack until the night comes. You know how that pain hits you. I don't care what's wrong. When night comes, the wee hours, that pain goes like pop, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's how a snack is. It was a fail. That's okay. You enjoyed that salad though, right? It was a good salad, right? Hey, it wasn't that much of a fail. You kept going till you was weak, right? I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you because there have been some times I done sat in here and I was sitting on somebody's live stream eating my behind, or if they'd have called me to tell me to come on that screen, they'd have been like, that don't make no sense. I had cake and ice cream and I done throw some pecans all up in that thing. What? Because see, who else do this, right? If I buy ice cream and it come with something, I'll buy some extra of that on the side. Like, okay, if it's strawberry, I'm gonna still slice up some fresh strawberries and add it. If it's and cream, I'm gonna buy some Oreos and add it. And see, that's my problem right there. I just start adding stuff. Maybe if I just take a little bit and go sit down, I could have some. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all be adding stuff to stuff too. It was just fine the way it came. Now you know Whitney's done started. Oh, this ain't got it going on strong enough. You done took the ice cream, you done threw it in the bowls, you done got your banana, and now here go the Cool Whip or the whipped cream, and now you done start throwing 2 and 3 cherries and some nuts. Your banana boat so big it could sail in the river. I usually find a good movie on my phone, then sneak in the kitchen and grab some goodies and dive right back in bed. Ooh! And let me tell you, that bed is a place to eat. If you can snack in your bed, you got it going on. I like to sit up in the recliner watching movies and snacking. Honey, I be done snack myself silly. Yeah, when Sweetie Pie would come, we would get our stuff and we would get up in them recliners and recline them things back. It's like doing the motorcycle. You go, walk hard, get that recliner back. Because now we going to raw back. How they say it, you know how when you big and fat and you just rear yourself. They gonna beat me up. They gonna beat me up. You just rob that, right? You just be having the time of your life. Last night I made a strawberry whipped cream parfait and looked at a movie and got back up and I had a slice of lemon pound cake and now I'm about 225 pounds. Okay, now you better slow down, pounds. You ain't come this far to drop the ball. I'm trying to get on the right track and you over there picking up what I put down. Even that birthday cake, that's why we got a small one because by us being on lockdown, I said I'm not eating all them sugars and cakes. So my daughter's birthday was the next week and Mother's Day. We got some small cupcakes, and that was it. Because after a while, all that sugar and stuff, it do catch up to you. I can feel it on me. No, sir, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Get up off me. Get up off me. Come on, everybody that's a big girl, a boy, say, get up off me. Get up off me. Ah, we're going to get fit together. Yes, I love to eat the sweetie pie. I love to eat cheese and meat and some crackers. I like that too. I like that too, laughed out loud. Yes. Child, it's a method to the cheese and the crackers. You got to slice everything up before you sit down. Then you get your crackers and you get your drink. And once again, you roll back in that seat. And you get your piece of meat, a piece of cracker, and you put it together and you put your cheese on the top. And if you want to make another layer, you make another layer. If you don't, you put that cracker up there and you chew on down. And then I like to eat the peanut butter crackers too. You get your little peanut butter, whip wop, whip wop. You want some jelly, that's cool too. We know all the snacks, right? And don't get in a relationship with somebody that likes the snack and you like the snack. That's it. Next thing you know, y'all be pulling each other up out the seat. My nurse came over today and she looked in the refrigerator and said, "What's all these sweets?" I told her, "That's my neighbors," and stop dabbing in the goodies. Laugh out loud. She said, "Sit down, Pounds." Go home, Roger. But shoot, how many people can admit that you have went in that store and everything you brought home was a snack? I have done it. And one time I was in the store, I ain't gonna tell no story. I was so embarrassed. These people were just looking. And I was like, yeah, everybody done sent me to the store to get all the junk food, but they didn't know all that junk food was for me. But I got shamed. I mean, I had just loaded it up that day. I was like, I'm not coming back out for the rest of this week. I had everything: donuts, popcorn, chips, juice, you name it. I had it in that shopping cart. And I was a little ashamed, but I wasn't ashamed enough to put nothing back. I rolled that thing right on out that door. Yeah, but we got to do better, Phyllis. We got to do better. When I go to the store now, I've been trying not to go in them aisles with the snacks. I said, okay, get fresh food, get you some nuts. I even got me some low sodium sunflower seeds. Look, guys, I done ate the bag in a couple of days, but look, they got low sodium. You see the reduced sodium? So this is something I can actually have. So I love sunflower seeds, and they're pretty healthy. And that's what I've been snacking on at night. If I get a little bunch of your sugar-free ices, I found these pineapple cherry. Look, guys, these are sugar-free, and they're pretty tasty. They pineapple cherry, and I've been really enjoying my myself. I'm getting back on track. So instead of going in there saying, "Ooh, let me get a donut and this and that," I'll just get a sugar-free icy. And if I want something else after that, I go to sleep. I turn the lights and everything off, and I say, "Okay, now you're being greedy. It's bedtime." You know how when you do something wrong and your parents will punish you and say, "Go to bed." That's what I tell myself. Now you're being greedy. Go to bed. Just take your tail to bed. And you know, sometimes when you get in the bed and you be laying there and you be thinking about what's still up to eat, and then something say, close your eyes, get up out this bed, that's it. You're going to just start rating everything. And that's what happens when you haven't had nothing in a while, too. And then you start getting stuff and you be like, oh, look. And then you start busting open everything. Oh, I'm going to go get this. And oh, yeah, I'm going to get a little bit of that, too. And before you know anything, you be like, what have I done? You go to put your clothes on, you can barely step in your shoe. Your foot done got so fat. You'll be like, wasn't this my size? Wait, is this the kid's shoe? Nah. You be looking like, what was the woman name was? The Club Family. Moesha, whatever her name was. I used to go. I used to do that back in the day, but now I usually hit the fruit and salad bar. Then break camp because I do not trust myself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, I get it. But we got to do better, village people. We got to do better because we have to be examples. And we want to be healthy and well, right? You know how, okay, everybody know I'm an asthmatic, right? Some of you may be too. And when you're already dealing with, trying to breathe, and then your weight is crushing everything, all your organs are saying, Lord, if she don't get off of me, now you're really jacked up. So you have to stop eating so much stuff so you can give your organs a break. Even your heart is carrying all that blood around the body and carrying on, and you done just assaulted it with all this weight. So I'm getting there, and I'm not fat shaming anybody because I'm a big girl, and I know it's not a good feeling when somebody try to fat shame you. So trust and believe, we're not fat shaming anybody. We just talk about getting ourselves together because we done got out of hand again. And I hope we will encourage somebody that will be watching and say, you know what, I feel the same way. I've been sitting in here just making a pig out of myself. And I know better. And if everybody else getting on track, hey, I might as well join the club. Get on track with them. And if you're not able to go to the gym, it's okay. Get out there and walk a little bit or go and do like I did the other day. I didn't feel like dealing with having to wonder if somebody's dog was loose. I just kept going around the house, around the house, around the house, around the house. I think I did about 5 or 6, you know, fast kind of pace laps around the yard and the house. I spaced myself out and just kept walking as much as I could with a steady pace until I could feel the heart just pumping, and I was like, okay, you did enough now. Sit down and get your air. You don't want to overdo it. You're just starting out. Yeah, we gonna blame it on Frank. Frank got us started with that food, with that salad challenge, and we done left the salad. But how many times have you really just had one salad too many, and you be like, not today. I want some food today. Somebody give me some food today. Somebody give me a baked potato or something. I eat fruits and salad and water. Okay. I've been doing better too. I'm trying, but y'all just keep praying. That's all we can do for one another. Yes, after a while, you be like, look now, I done had one salad too many. We used to go out as a family once a week, and that was my cheat day. I'm not going out nowhere on no diet. And now I'm in here looking crazy because everybody over there eating good. I'm not gonna overdo it, but I done learned. Okay, I could cheat a little bit, right? Dessert. Ooh, I'm gonna eat a healthy meal, and then I'm gonna enjoy me a dessert. Ooh, you ain't went out till you enjoyed you a good dessert. If you don't have a good dessert, you didn't have a good night. The meal was okay, but where's the dessert? It doesn't help when you're in the house every day. It don't. It don't. Especially when you start watching TV. That's why I turn that TV off. As soon as I start seeing food, something starts saying, you want some of that. Oh, you got such and such in there. You should go get it. And guess what else I started doing, guys? I stopped buying a lot of food. I love to bake a strawberry cake. You know what? I like the strawberry shortcake. Oh, that is one of my weaknesses. Ooh, that's one of my weaknesses. All that red stuff going through it. Ooh, I know all the stuff, right? Don't y'all be judging me. That's right. I know all the stuff. I am the one that buy all the stuff. Right, right. Everybody that come over, they already know where's the snacks. When I say I don't have snacks anymore, you don't got no snacks? Because they know when they come through, I'll be loaded up and plenty of it. Or the brownies. Oh, and see, there's a thing with the brownies. You got to heat the brownies up. Shark them things in the air fryer or the microwave for a little while. And then grab you a scoop of ice cream and hit it next to it. Ooh, drop you a couple of plain M&Ms. Okay, okay. We're going to stop talking about food. Strawberry cake is so good during the summertime with ice cold glass of milk or water. I like ice water with sweet stuff. Even pancakes, I don't like juice or milk or coffee. I just want ice water. I don't really like overly sweet stuff without water for some reason. Brownies. Them homemade brownies is the best when you just take them out the oven and they still warm. We made some brownies in one of those videos, I believe, and they looked divine. My mouth was watering for some brownies the whole day. Yes, brownies is it. Yeah, you got to make them homemade. I'm not really big on like store bought brownies unless it's a bakery. But if they homemade and they right, you can add what you want to them. That's what I like about homemade stuff. If I bake, I like to add my own little twist or something. For example, if it's carrot cake, I want to add some shredded carrots to it to make it pop more. Like I said, whatever it is, I like to add stuff. And maybe that's the problem. I need to quit adding stuff. But I wanted to have that extra punch to it. Got cheese, put some extra. If you got butter, put some extra. And now I'm trying to, stop doing that and say, get on off that stuff. You got enough. I will complete my journey no matter what is to the point where I know how to believe in me, and I have to believe that I am working. I am coming a long ways. Yes, you have. Yes, you have, Pounds. And that's why we're not gonna let you turn around. None of us are turning around at this point. We're gonna pull each other and push each other and remind each other, come on now, you can do it. Don't stop messing up. You got this far, you can go even further, right? Because once you start to lose control and you don't get control, it's not good. So that's why I got up out the bed and I was like, God, please give me the strength to get up today and get back in the fight. Let me get in here and go shopping and get the right things. I didn't even buy a lot of food where I can really be greedy. I said, stop packing up the refrigerator. Get what you need for the week and go back another time. Because the more you buy, the more you just sit up here and dog up. And I started eating on a little bit of ice in between. Like, if you want to snack on something, get you some ice cubes and stuff like that. Stop just, you know, having that crave to eat something. Because that's me. I'm a snacker. And sometimes I'm not hungry. Most of the time, I just want to snack. Like, after I eat, I'm so used to having a dessert. So I have to find little raisins or something prunes, something I can have, even if it's a little piece of fruit or a banana or something. Hold on. Oh, they must have butt down me. I post some of my food on Instagram. Okay. See, that's the thing. If you can cook, that's a plus in itself. That's a plus in itself because I can eat out, but I'm really a person that like to come home and prepare meals and stuff like that, and go back and get some more if need be. I'm not that person that want to all the time be eating in the street, buy food in the street, and especially now you don't know what you're gonna get in that food. Hold on, guys. Hello, who is this? Who is this? Who? What do you want? Are you the person that I told not to call me anymore? So why would you be calling me? Anywho, this is my thing, right? Have you ever had someone that you were talking to, right, and you stopped talking to them for whatever the reason may be is, right? And then you tell them, just don't call me and I won't call you, and that's the way we're gonna end this situation, right? And then they start calling you back. What you calling back for? Uh-uh. That ain't what we getting ready to start back up. I told you to stop calling my phone, so stop calling my phone. Don't wait for a couple of days and calling back because that's not going to work out for you. See, that's the thing with me. I don't play. Once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. Don't call back over here either. I'm sitting here saying I noticed. See, I done blocked and delete the number, so I don't have your name in my call log no more. So I'm saying, wait a minute, who is this? And why is you calling me? Because the number looked familiar. He bet not call back. See, he wanted me to get mean, right? I'm not going to answer. God, Jesus, get him, Jesus. Get him, Jesus. Get him. Because if he say the wrong thing, I can see me going to the left. I'm not going to answer, Lord. I'm not going to answer. Because he getting ready to get himself served right now. He going to get served. He going to get served, y'all. Y'all going to see the queen turn into something mean. I'm not even going to answer because, see, that's when you get ready to get yourself hurt. Stop, stop bugging me. We decided we was going to stop calling each other. I'm not on your phone. Now you stay your time up off mine. If you got mad because I didn't want you over here because of the pandemic, and no, I don't want no virus. If you can't understand that, then oh well, too bad, too sad. Don't come back because now you done started figuring, oh, she didn't call, but let me call back. Well, who this? Then you got the nerve to say it like you belong here or something. Time. Who? Man, if you don't get off of my phone with your crazy sound. Wow, yeah, I had that before. Yes, I've been through that before. Yeah. See, I'm not the one for foolishness. If we gonna make it, we gonna make it. And if we gonna break it, we gonna break it. There's no in between. We're not gonna ping pong back and forth for every time you get mad, it's a pickup. No, when you say it's over, be sure it's over. Didn't I tell y'all that? I don't play the bunch of over my side, I come back. Nuh-uh. When you say it's over, make sure it is over. Because in my heart, I don't let you go. That's it. And if we just hardly really starting to get to know each other and you cutting up already, you definitely ain't coming back. Ain't nobody signed up for their head to be hurting. But see, he wasn't ready for this queen because he thought I was going to be one of them women on his phone. Well, what had happened? Or, okay, well, just come. No, don't come. Don't call my phone no more. And let's keep this train moving. I ain't pick up my phone to call. So now here you come back. What do you want? Didn't I tell you to quit calling my phone? That's what you're not going to do. And take a page out of my book, ladies. Don't let nobody mistreat you or try to make you feel if they can't have their way, they going to cut up and then they going to come back. Don't you come back. Don't come back. Get him, Jesus. Get him off my phone. That's right, sweetie pie, and don't come back. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And now he's texting. See, he want me to really hurt him. I'm not going to mess with him. I'm not even going to read that text. Because, see, he want to upset me. Huh? That's what he want to do? He want to upset me? You know how somebody see you ain't studying them? You still doing your regular thing? I'm laughing and having the time of my life. I ain't thought about that, man. You see what happened when you got a whole village to lobby around you and love on you? I ain't got to be putting up with no mess off no man. Look at my brothers in here. I got brothers right here, right now, holding me down. You hear me? That's love on me every day, hug on me every day, make me smile and laugh every day. I ain't hard up for no man. Touch somebody and say amen. Devil, get beneath me in the name of Jesus. You will not come over here and start trying to shake and move things around. No, you won't. Don't you let nobody mistreat you. Make sure they treat you the way you should be treated. And if you can't treat me like the queen I am, step to the side, sweetheart. Because I'm far from desperate. I'm far from desperate. Don't never be desperate when you accept anything. You thought I was going to let you have your way. And when you said, well, if I can't come over there and we not seeing each other, then I feel like I'm wasting my time. Well, guess what? You're wasting mine right now because you're not saying nothing useful. So let's stop wasting each other time, right? Like, how many people feel like we can stop wasting each other time and just get on up off my phone, right? Jesus, take the wheel, amen. Don't let nobody mistreat you. And you back texting again? Buddy. It's a done deal. I done brush my hands. You know how they said dust the dirt from off of your feet and keep going? Well, I'm going on. And I've been done dust my feet. Dust, 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 dust. I keep on telling y'all I lead by example. I don't tell y'all nothing I'm not willing to do myself. Don't be desperate. And we all want love, but be loved the right way. Don't just accept any old body just to have a man. Because if they feel they can mistreat you, every chance you get, they'll be doing that same thing again. Well, if you don't do this, then ain't no need of me being with you. Bye. Goodbye. You don't pay no bills over here. So you definitely don't have no foot to lean on, nothing won't stand. Now, if you was paying some bills, I might have sat down a little bit longer and thought things through. But boy, if you don't gone now, gone. Mute the village and go handle your business. Let them know what time it is. I'm not gonna entertain Satan. Because that's what he wants. He see I'm not calling him. I'm not bothering him. I'm going on in the wind. Like I said, walking every day, eating what I got to eat, getting myself together. And now here he come back. Here he come back calling again. What do he want? I done told him to get out of here. Shoot fly, don't bother me. But see, now he want to attack, right? He in attack mode. He want to fight, right? He mad at himself. I didn't call him. He on my phone bugging me. He want to fight. He want to fight. But you know what? I'm not going to fight him. Because don't start a fight with a fighter. But I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to let him keep doing what he's doing. Let him fight himself, right? I'm laughing because I'm a mess. I'm sitting here cracking up so y'all can imagine the crap I be doing, right? I'm not getting ready to let you get me upset. Why would I answer when I'm sitting here cracking up? And then you want to be able to say, and then you think you done did something, right? But I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not gonna give you that much of my time. Look, how Flavor Flav say it, I keep telling y'all, shout out to Flavor Flav because I love him. Time's up. I gotta get me one of them big clocks to wear around my neck. Time is up, buddy. Your time is up. Lord, dude is straight bugging. Yeah, he crazy. You want to try to act like you all of that, but now you keep calling. What's really good? You that fine. You thought you was all of that somebody was gonna sweat you. But I told you, looks ain't everything, baby. You gotta know how to treat a woman too. And I'm not one of these little girls that's running behind you because you got money and you got this and you got that. That don't impress me. Them days is long over. Stand on your own so you don't have to nickel and dime a man. And I told him from the very beginning, I don't take a bunch of nonsense for folks. Come correct or stay home. Sweet is my problem, but I'm doing good, so y'all. I'm eating more fruits. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, let's get back to talking about the food. Instead of talking about the food, they're all gonna laugh at you. Oh God, they still that. Oh no, I got money. Why do people always think that money is the answer? Money not the answer. Money is not the answer. The only time money is the answer is when you move by somebody else's money. Sweets is my downfall, but I'm doing good so far, y'all. I've been eating more fruit. Yes, good for you, Queen. Good for you. And that's what it boils down to because when you create healthier habits, you incorporate it in your children. And I noticed that even with my daughter, we was in the store buying our stuff because she cooks her own food and things of that nature for her and her child. And sometimes we may, collaborate, but we do our own thing. And she started picking up her little stuff too and, making her little salads and getting her little things for her and her child. And I'm noticing that she's starting to pick up the sugar-free juices and stuff for her baby here and there. And, the stuff that's natural foods is what I've been trying to incorporate into my lifestyle more lately because I know what to do. So I said, okay, get some natural stuff. You like to snack, get you some nuts, get you some raisins, but you can't even eat too many of those. And I'm trying. And thank you all that, encourage me because, hey, the struggle is real. He said he got money. Who cares if he has money? He is losing his mind. He definitely needs to regroup and keep it moving. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something, my brother Pounds. Thank you for saying that because just the way he's acting is letting me see that there could be an underlying problem. And that's why I'm not going to answer him because when a person starts becoming aggressive and they keep calling your phone back or calling you and texting you, that's not normal behavior. If you see somebody is not wanting to be bothered, give them a little space and then maybe shoot them a text and say, hey, I'm sorry for the way I did things and forgive me. And maybe they might be able to work with you. But when you keep on doing things like that, that's a telltale sign that there's an underlying problem. And I'm glad that God showed me this. And these are the kind of things to the people all over the universe is why I'm single. Because when I see telltale signs that a person is not right, I get away from them. I don't wait for the rest of the stuff to come out in the relationship. So this is what I want y'all to see an example of what to get away from. And that's why I let it live stream because I could have left out or whatever. But I did it for this reason because I'm real. And this is about real life that y'all are looking at. Things are unfolding right here on this live stream in my life. And I always want my examples to come out to someone, to touch someone. My fridge is full with lots of vegetables and fruit, no meat, because I feel so much better when I don't eat meat. You got that right. I've been laying off that meat too because them animals are sick. I'm not messing with that meat. And that stuff is aesthetic and all that stuff. I done started laying off a lot of that aesthetic food and meats and stuff and trying to get my life back on the right track. Way to go. Way to go, Queen. And keep it up. Keep it up. Don't stop. You're doing good. Just keep going forward. Excuse me, that's what it's all about. When you eat good, you feel good. When you work out, you sleep good. All of that stuff have a way of working hand in hand. It works hand in hand. You work out. And see, I like to work out first because when I work out, then something say, don't mess your body up. You just did a full workout or whatever you did to be a little more fit. Don't mess it up by eating stuff that don't have no business being in the body. So it defeats the purpose to actually work out and then turn around and eat all the wrong food. So if I eat first, I work out first, and then I take a shower, I'll cool down, I'll take a shower. And then when I come in the kitchen, the first thing my brain tell me is find a smaller portion and find something, just to keep going, to give you energy and things of that nature. Make sure you're eating your proteins, make sure you're getting your vegetables and your meat and things of that nature. Then I'll try to go sit out there a little while and get a little bit of vitamin C. As y'all can see, I'm getting a little bit darker because I was like super duper white. And now I got a little bit of a suntan. It's starting to kick in a little bit. My whole skin was just bright light. He must be hung over from yesterday. He must be hung. I don't know, honey, but you know what? I've given him enough attention, and that's it. That's it. I'm a no nonsense type of woman, and I guess y'all get to really see who I am. I tell y'all a lot of things with live streaming, but I'm showing y'all the young lady I am. Mm-mm. I'm in a different place in my life. I'm gonna say this, and Queen of Six, you probably can relate because you too have lost your husband. My husband was a king. He spoiled me. He treated me supernatural. Let's put it that way. He crazy. And the one thing that he did leave behind with me is how to be treated and what to accept. And no one would ever mistreat me in a relationship, friendship, or nothing else. They don't get to do it because I'm not going to line myself up and allow you to. And I know I'm talking to somebody right now because God is allowing me to minister to somebody. As we're on this live stream, I can feel it in my spirit. There's somebody that's either watching or going to watch this live stream that's in a domestic violence situation. And he's going to use this to let them know that you're better than that. And you don't have to be mistreated. And you don't have to be with someone that don't know your worth or how to value you. You're valuable. You're worthy. And you do not have to be mistreated. And if someone cannot come to you and enhance you, then leave them on the other side of that door. If someone cannot come to you and encourage you, leave them on the other side of that door. If they cannot respect you, leave them on the other side of that door because you work too hard in life to get where you are in life to let someone treat you other than the queen or kings you are. In the name of Jesus. I'm not playing. And thank you, my brother pals. I appreciate your love and respect and dedication to always making sure I'm good. You know, I have brothers, and I just have another honorary brother that always makes sure I'm okay. And I appreciate it because we all got to take care of one another. And I tell y'all, I have my own things going on. And that's why when I come to you all and I talk to you all, I'm not talking to you all out the side of my hind part. I done been through some things. Been through domestic violence too. And one of these days, God is going to release me in here to discuss what happened to me in that situation because I haven't really talked about it in a public forum. And I will more than likely be very, detailed in the situation because of my children. I'm always protected of, the image that's projected and how it may come back to them. As far as myself, I don't care. But what I do know is that I would never allow anyone to think they can mistreat me. But when I see the signs, because I saw the signs for him too, I know to remove myself. That's the only thing I know to do is remove myself. You don't get to mistreat me. You don't get to talk to me any kind of way. You just don't get to do it because I have enough sense to remove myself. And if you're in this situation, remove yourself. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. You're better than that. Remove yourself. That's right, said the Queen. 100. You are truly welcome. It is a vanity to find someone who checks on you and truly cares about you. And I'm blessed to have your friendship. And I am blessed to have the village. Thank you, Pounds. Thumbs up, sweetie pie said, that's right. Nothing but the enemy. Amen, Queen of Six. You got that right. And here, I know this ain't him calling back in. He better not be calling. I'm not going to answer him. Amen. I'm here for everyone who may need me or just need to talk or smile a bit or whatever because y'all have been here for me. Real talk. Thank you, Pounds. Thank you. Because that's what the village is all about, actually. Being here for each other. I tell y'all, I'm going to have things going on in my life. I'm not exempt. I'm not exempt. But I thank you, Lord. I thank you, Jesus. I thank you, Father, for changing me. I thank you, Jesus, for teaching me. I thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to be stronger. I thank you, Jesus, for letting me know that you don't have to deal with people like that. I thank you, Jesus, for saying, I got you. You ain't got to worry about nobody ever worrying about doing nothing for you ever again in this life in the name of Jesus. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I'm fine. I'm not never gonna let nobody mistreat me. Never, ever again. You don't get to do it. And don't any of you let it happen to you either. Or your babies. And see, my babies know from what I talk with them about. You see the signs, the way. Love, love to all of y'all. And I thank all of you. Ooh. And when somebody act thirsty, it's frightening. It's frightening. And that's what caused this. Because he was acting thirsty. Just because I said that I didn't want him to come over because he's around a lot of people when he's working, and I feel like he's kind of exposed. And y'all know when I first started with this, when the pandemic started, I was having some serious asthma problems. So I'm doing a little better, but lately I've been kind of having some little breathing difficulties here and there. And one of my friends drove all the way from South Carolina the other day to bring me two asthma pumps after I told her not to, right? That's the only one I have seen since this happened. And, I had some chairs outside. We sat outside for a little while. She didn't even come inside. And she left. And she went back. And if I'm saying I have an interest, we can talk, we can video chat, but I'm not ready for anyone to be coming over. And I'm doggone sure enough not going to someone else's house. How did we get here? How did we get here? That's all I said. That's all I said. Because right now I'm not looking to meet up. We can always link up when stuff air out a little bit. Just that they open stuff up don't mean for you to just get crazy. Oh, the queen number one. I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I'm fine. But thank you all. Thank you, sweetie pie. I'm fine. I've been released that. See, that's the thing with me now. I don't let people get to me like I used to. When I'm done with you, I don't even cry a lot no more. It's like, what? Okay, goodbye, boom. And my life goes on. I didn't know you long enough to be invested. Sorry. Sorry. I get that from my Brody. Don't let people get you in an emotional state. Always stand along and do what you got to do and keep pushing forwards. And that's what I'm doing. I'm in here having a good time, enjoying the village, enjoying you all. We talking about salads and fruit and what all we can do to be healthy and, just encouraging each other and, nothing more, nothing less. But see, be careful what you do. Be careful what you say. I'm going to have a live stream in here, if not this week, one day next week, about something that I experienced yesterday. And this was a 20-year situation and not resolved yesterday. And I'll talk to y'all about that when we have the stream. And I may reach out to this person and see if they would like to, be a part of the stream with me and talk about it, just to let you see how you have to be so careful in the way you handle yourself in situations and people come and telling you things and things of that nature. Because every time somebody tells you something, it may not be true. Shoot the messenger. Shoot that messenger. Did you hear me? And don't let nobody steal your happy. Don't you dare. Don't let nobody steal your happy. If you're in a good space in your life and you happy, you can share your happiness. But don't let nobody rob you of your joy. Don't you dare. You deserve your joy. You deserve your peace. And you deserve your happiness. Don't you dare let nobody rob you. Keep telling us there are some weak, petty, desperate, delusional men out here. I have been called a lot of names, but none of the above. Correct. Correct. And if you would see this young man, you wouldn't believe this young man would be acting like this. The way he was talking when I met him was like, he was the king of kings. But you see how God is showing you, no, you're not. No, you're not. Mm-mm. You ain't all of that. You are not all of that. And looks and money is not everything. You can look like everything and have a pocket full of money. But if you got a nasty disposition, sweetie, you are definitely not someone I want to keep company with. So I hope you know that that's a message to women also. Just because somebody is attractive doesn't mean they got money that you got to still tag along. No, get on out of here. Yeah, you 6 feet something built and all that, six pack, all that. But guess what? Bye. Say hello to my little friend, the door. I don't let it get me down. When you move on, move on. Sorry. Here come my Spanish alter ego again. You can't get me down today. You can't get me down today. No, no. Mm. That's my daughter, 19, and she is learning and starting to eat healthy with me. It's good when you can do it as a movement, as a household, and everybody get on the same accord. Because it's hard when you're trying to eat healthy and then people be coming in with banana pudding and all kind of crap. And you sitting there saying, like, really? You could eat that in your car or something? Now I'm sitting over here like, wow. But I found a way to make a healthy banana pudding, guys. I went and bought some sugar-free vanilla wafers, and I bought some sugar-free pudding, and I bought me some bananas. And guess what? It came out good. And then they had the sugar-free Cool Whip, even though, believe it or not, Cool Whip does not carry a lot of calories. So it worked out. And I was like, oh, okay, I can have this. Because now it's about finding things that we can actually have, right? Because sometimes you do want a snack. Yeah, we are blessed to have Pounds. He's a real rider. And Frank and a lot of the other ones that come in, Brody and Alex and all of my Philippine guys that always support me and sing for me and all kind of stuff. I got to get over there and check out Nino and Alan. I haven't seen them singing in a while, and definitely my sweetie pie. I'm trying to drink with spinach and green apples. Yummy, that sounds good. At the Queen. Love of the Lord, thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I find that the more we talk about different things, the more we are able to assist each other in just being better all the way around the board. You know, the more we communicate, it's not just about networking. It's about growing, growing as men and women and evolving and sharing with one another wisdom nuggets, different ideas and things of that nature. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm surprised that Boss Up Lady's not in here because she be giving me so much wisdom when it comes to foods and things to help with the toxins in the liver and the kidneys and stuff. And I know something, but she gave me some other ideas of inflammation in the body, all kind of stuff. It was time for me to smash this food. I wish everybody a blessed rest of the evening. Until next time, may God be with you, with each and every one of you. Queen, I am here if you need me. Just give me a ring a ding ding. Laughed out loud. Thank you, Pounds. But you know something, Pounds? I'm going to get up out of here too. Because I've been on here almost 3 hours. What was we talking about for 3 hours? You see what happens when you get with your family? Time just flies when you're having fun. And I just thank y'all for everything that y'all do to make me get through the day. Hey, Nisi, you coming in at the end of the doggone live stream. But I'm glad you're here. Thumbs up is done. Thank you so much. Do y'all have Cubs Den? If y'all don't have Cubs Den, get Cubs Den before I log off of here. And Cubs Den, write their names down so you can join their channels. They all a part of the village. This is Blue Jeans' wife. Yes, this is Blue Jeans. Some of y'all don't know Blue Jeans, right? My nephew. Yes, you late, sweetheart. We've been on here almost 3 hours, niece. But yes, this is Blue Jeans' wife, and she's such a sweetheart. And you know he's crazy, if y'all know. And they compliment each other. They really do. They compliment each other. And they're part of our village as well. So you gotta press my notification, niece. Oh, okay. Hey, nephew. I love y'all. Y'all gotta hit my notification so y'all can come in. Because we be having some juicy topics in here, honey. And the more the merrier. We just enjoy having a good time. And I'm gonna say this to our two ladies. I love when married couples come in and they come in together because it's a sign of unity. And y'all know how I feel about marriage and stuff like that. And anytime that I'm dealing with someone's husband, I do love to have a decent relationship with the wife too, because I don't get out of order with nobody's husband. Y'all know I'm always saying, "Is you married? If you married, let me know, because I'm not about to get out of order with nobody's husband." And I love when a wife support her husband being able to interact with other people and doing it together. They're not sneaking behind each other back in somebody's live stream. Yes, yes. What you said, Queen? Preach now. I shared you out the Queen. Thank you, sweetie pie. You know what I'm talking about. You know some of these creepy crawlers, they be just starting the woman talking and be like, I'm going in there. I'm going to hide out under another name. My wife ain't going to know I'm in there. I'm going to go in there and have the time of my life. But I think it's beautiful when a man can say, come on, sweetheart, let's both go in there and support her and have some fun. Together, get a couple of good laughs and come on out and go on in the room and have our night. That's so sweet. You're good, Auntie. That's the queen. Yes, because if I see him in here doing something he ain't got no business doing, and you not in here, niece, I'm going to tell it. And I will tell him, get off my nephew because he married. Get him, leave him alone. Let him be. Let him be. Because y'all don't want that wife in here. Y'all don't want that smoke. But no, we actually respect everybody that's married. He is commenting, but it's not showing up. I wonder why he not blocked. I don't know why. Hold on, I gotta try to get over to him and see what the problem is. Cause he not blocked. I talked to him. I was just in his stream the other day. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get over to him. Blue Jeans, try to leave me a comment in my notifications. Leave me a comment in my notifications. I want to see something. My earrings, thank you. They pink. Y'all know how much I love pink. Pink is my favorite color in the whole wide world. Or maybe change your live screens from top chat to live chat. And that's maybe why. What you mean from top chat to live chat? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see something. Okay, let me see if I can comment in my own chat or not. Okay, but why would I be seeing everyone else except for him? I'm even showing up. Hold on, we're gonna figure it out. Because my nephew have to be able to come in here and talk. Nothing is gonna happen, and he can't come in here and say, "Hey, auntie," because that's he just like Game Fake House. He always, "Hey, auntie." Okay, hold on. If you look at the top part of the chat of your live stream, you will see chat. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the top part. Top chat. It says broadcast. I'm on StreamYard. Would I see that on StreamYard? There is a drop down you can click on to change to live chat. Okay, hold on. Let me see. That's saying, what's this? Let me see what I'm doing here. Oh, no, I'm just over here making a mess of things. What are you doing? Oh, hey, hold on. Something. Comment. Okay, hold on. Let's go to private chat and see what happens. Now let's leave. Hold on, guys, because I'm over here just jacking up everything. No, hold on. I want to see something. Can hear you perfectly. Okay, I'll figure it out. But I got everybody else in here, though, right? Because something is not right. I'll do it when I get off. I want to make sure that he some kind of way is not blocked. Because isn't that usually what happens when a person can't see they comment in your live stream, they're blocked, right? Am I right? Well, you may not be able to see it on your stream, y'all. Don't worry. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I gotta be able to see him. I don't want him not to be able to talk in my stream. But we will get it figured out. I'm gonna have to get over to him when I log off and look in his name and make sure that there's no block, because sometimes you be clicking on stuff and you done block the person and don't even know you blocked them. So I just want to make sure he's not blocked. But yeah, y'all came in on the end of the stream, honey. We done had a ball up in here. We know we be talking about the crazy stuff in the village. But thanks for coming in. It's after 6 and it's time for me to eat because I gotta eat before 7. Pretty told me to make sure I eat before 7 and then don't eat after 7. So I'm trying to do what I have to do, niece, because I gotta lose a little bit of weight so that I can get myself together, right? So all of y'all pray for me and I'll pray for all of you. And let's continue to be the best we can be. Good night, everybody. Hold on. We will be here the next live stream for sure, Auntie. Okay, sweetheart. I love you, niece. I love you, nephew. I know I wasn't able to see you, but I love you. I love all of you. And thank you all for coming in. I had a good time. And in case you haven't been here, tomorrow we're going to start going to our live streams in the morning, and I do believe it'll be about 10:30 a.m. in the morning. So you're going to see a change and a shift in our atmosphere. We're going to be able to interact with some of our international buddies. So all of my international friends that's out there in the Philippines, we're coming for you. And all of my African friends, we're coming for you. So y'all make sure you're waiting for us because we're on our way. God bless you, everybody. Good night, sweetie pie. I love you all. Good night, Queen of Six, and good night, Pounder. Good night, Frank. Good night,